All right, Task Force Charlie, how the fuck we doing tonight?
Microphone muted.
All right, tonight we're doing a 2IC training. Havoc 3, who's your 2ICs tonight?
Son Rainey, Son Clemens.
Take a mic. All right, we're not going to beat the sand table to death. I've got a couple things to hit with you guys. For the most part, we've got a hell of a mission in front of us here, so I want to make sure we step off and get after it. So why is it important to do half 2IC training? The big one is it ensures continuity of the chain of command. Makes us a little bit more durable, makes us more responsive when people go down, if we're taking KIAs or wounded in action, or if we run into things like jammers or other things that would cause comms to become an issue. The other reason is that you need to understand what's happening 2 levels above you. So everybody, all the way down to private first, whoever, private boot, and 3-3 alpha needs to understand what his team leader is doing, what his squad leader is doing. Does that make sense to everybody? All right, why do we need to know that? Anybody?
So we can continue the
somebody volunteer.
So we can continue the operation as smoothly as possible. Top.
Absolutely right. So if we get into a pickle, some shit goes down, someone's got to be able to step up and know what's happening around them, know where they're at, know where their sister elements are at. So I mean, squad leaders and team leaders, you need to be communicating at a very high level. Ensure you are relaying where your fire team is in relation to your other fire team, where the squads are. That is pertinent information, especially when we don't have tools like daggers available to us. The other benefit to doing this in an FTX cycle is we get to train on it. In an operation, obviously, we don't do have 2ICs. This is the opportunity now for you to step up, make sure that you can establish a communication and be comfortable operating at that level. Sergeant J. Morgan, what is the job of the guy 2 levels above you?
To follow the orders of the guy above him and pass the orders from him down to you.
Yeah, pretty close. Who is the guy 2 levels above you?
2 levels above me would be the platoon sergeant.
Affirm. So the primary jobs of the infantry: close distance and eliminate the enemy. We know this. This is what our bread and butter is. I'm not going to beat that to death. Your squad leader is one of the most important and most critical roles that we have here in the 506th and everything that we do. The squad leader is directly responsible for everything his team or his squad does or fails to do. He needs to lead by personal example. If you cannot do everything correctly, communicate correctly, you cannot expect your team leaders and those under your command to do the same. Looking at the fire team leaders, they control the movement and the fires of the individuals within the fire teams. That's pretty straightforward. You get an order from your squad leader, you execute it. Make sure that your Joes have their sectors of fire, they know where they're at, they know what they need to be doing. It all boils down to communication. Your platoon HQ is leading the platoon in support of the higher headquarters missions, which is me. They will conduct their troop leading procedures, maneuver the squads, and the fighting elements. Their primary job is to not only command and control, but to allow you the ability to make decisions in the field. And then lastly, myself, the task force commander, dictates the mission's intent and ensures that intent is followed. And again, this is command and control. Does anybody have any questions?
Negative.
Beautiful. Captain, any input?
The whole reason we're doing this is so that you guys can understand commander's intent. Can someone tell me what the commander's intent for the mission is tonight? Did someone stand up? You in the back with the javelin? Was you already standing?
I was already standing, sir.
Literally anyone. Tell me what the commander's intent for the mission tonight is. It's real easy.
Assault.
Who is that? I don't see a name tag on you. Who is that?
Sergeant
Cannon,
Cannon. Commander's intent for tonight is we're going to assault the Op 4 cop.
Do you know how we're going to do it, though?
Air assault, sir.
Okay. Do you know more specifically how we're going to do it? So the answer I'm looking for is, yeah, I know exactly how we're going to do it because someone drew pretty pictures all over the map for everyone to see. so you guys all can see what the commander's intent is. So everyone in every billet should be able to have an understanding of that. That's not always going to be there. That's why you're supposed to read the op order so you can understand the overall mission and the commander's intent. We're going to land at this LZ and we're going to go here. Or if we're not landing at that LZ, we're going to land at this other LZ and we're going to go here. If everyone in the chain of command above you dies, you have to make the call. Are you still capable of completing the mission? If yes, then you need to understand what the mission and the intent of the mission is. If you're not capable of completing the mission, then you need to understand how to get the fuck out of there, which is maybe something we should actually go over at some point, is how to switch your radio to Freak 70 and cry into it and be like, please come save us. Because that's what these guys, I think those are the pilots, that's what those guys are here for.
Wow.
That's all I had.
Thank you, sir. XO?
Affirm for Sergeant. Just real quick, on the same note, I want you guys to think about the different levels from the top down. Like, what, as a fire team leader, you're obviously thinking about different things in your scheme of command and control than the squad leader or the platoon leader is, right? It boils down to different types of minutia, I guess we'll put it, right? So as a fire team leader, if you know the intent is to assault and secure this objective, but then you take contact from a certain direction, or say from your left, okay, what am I going to do in this exact instance, right? What can I give? What orders can I give at a fire team level to make that shit work out, right? So this is all part of decentralized command and control, and why you guys are trained to think for yourselves and make decisions within the guidelines to stick with the commander's intent. That is all I have. Good luck.
Thank you, XO. All right, with that being said, does anybody have any other questions?
Negative top.
Lieutenant O'Leary.
Thanks, Spears. I'll make it short. So everything that's already been said, absolutely correct. But also think of it this way: 2SC training is just not for those instances where your chain of command goes down. At all times, you have to understand what the job or the task of other sister elements and your chain of command above you is, so you can support them. If you don't know what's the job of your platoon leader, you have no way of supporting them if you don't know what you need to do or what he is expecting of you and your sister elements. So keep that in mind. So it's not so you can take over, but it's so you can do your job at all times. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant. All right. Let's fucking twist this.
Cool.
Go ahead and fall out. We'll get you your bird assignments here shortly.
Havoc 3, stand by for load order and lock and load.
Time to go ahead and proceed straight to your
Dagger, this is 7 on point 1. We got bird assignments.
Yeah, Eastern Bird's first bird in, over.
All stations on 3-1, clear to lock and load. Yeah, lock and load.
Which bird are we in?
Dagger's taken.
Eastern Bird is going to be the first bird in, but that may change depending on where we are in the flight when the LZ gets decided.
Alright. I'm gonna send these guys over the airfield, we'll sort it out when we get there.
Roger, Havoc 3's already been told about the Eastern Bird being first, so I'm assuming they've already signed their squads. It's probably just us that needs allocating.
Havoc 7, this is Havoc 3.
Alright. Go for 7.
Permission to approach the airstrip over.
Hey, firm.
Let's get them out of here. Havoc 3 out.
Havoc 3, this is Havoc 6.
Dagger, this is Phoenix 3-3.
It is Havoc 7's group name displaying
3-3, go ahead, over.
Force tracker.
Are we clear to lock and load?
Over.
Check your mic.
No eyes on Havoc 7, marker open.
Do you see Alpha 1-5?
Alpha.
Roger. Switch to the group.
Dagger,
now to
this
switch to
Thunder
the
on 7-0.
Thunder go.
We're gonna line up here right at.
My bird is
running
running up and wait on active runway 09er, waiting for. Yeah, I just renamed it 7.
Over.
Rename 7 Havoc 7.
Alpha copies Western Bird.
We'll be on the Western Bird.
Alright, Dagger, what
Dagger on point 1.
Let's line up here.
Yep, send
We'll
it.
be on the Western Bird.
I know, you go first.
Dagger, this is Havoc 3 on 3-1.
Let's just see what bird we want to deal with.
Go ahead, over.
Are we getting to the bird or are the birds going to us?
Be advised, the aviation element has assumed that the infantry platoon is happy to walk 100 meters and has not decided to relocate the helicopters over.
Excellent. It wasn't always the case. 3 out.
Let us know when you find out.
If you look over
Which bird are we on? Let's just go with the westernmost. Eastern is loading first.
Western bird.
Alright.
I'll let you go in the western, I'll go in the eastern.
Birds.
Copy.
Eggs and baskets and stuff.
Yep.
Can they be Easter eggs? That's my favorite eggs.
Like surprise eggs?
No, like, what the fuck is a surprise egg?
An Easter egg in a game? Have you ever played a video game?
No, I've not. No, I meant literal chocolate.
Line up on the left ramp.
I like Kinder chocolate, that's good.
Line up on the right ramp, that'd be great.
We're gonna line up on the left ramp,
Copy, right
western
ramp.
bird.
We'll be lining up on the right ramp of the western bird. Let's be prepared to
Copy, it sounds like...
Thunder, this is Dagger 7-0.
Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Any station this night is
You're clear to fully range and just hold off on lifting.
Roger.
Last station.
They're probably going to want him to lift before we load, so I think we're counting off.
Phoenix, go ahead.
Roger, Hudson out.
Are they going to be counting off in case we have to fast rope?
I don't believe so.
Good copy.
7 advise when you're happy with Thunder lift.
Last call station taken.
7, this is Dagger on point 1, advise when you're ready for Thunder to lift.
They're green to go.
Thunder, this is Dagger 7-0.
Send it.
This is 7, load them up.
Thunder, be advised you're clear to lift. Priority tasking is to conduct a high-level ISR over all 3 LZs in order to confirm the best LZ and the in-turn flight approach.
Copy. Cleared to lift.
Oh, they're counting off on the other bird.
7,
I thought we
Dagger
weren't fast rope.
We aren't. He's halfway done at this point. Just fucking let him finish. All stations on 3-1. Reminder, we are not fast roping tonight. Again, we are not fast roping.
Havoc 3 copies, we're counting down in case of the terrain difficulties over.
7 copies out.
Thunder, Dagger 7-0.
Blacksmith is in. Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Thunder, be advised, our intent is not to fast rope, if you can confirm that at each LZ as well.
Hardman, 26. Roger. Steves, 27.
Solid copy.
27.
Crash course and jumping out of helicopters.
Face the back and say geeks.
Did you just give me a sheet of paper on how to do it? As long as you know how to do it, that's all that matters. Whether or not you use it, this off is a completely different subject.
Phoenix flight, you're clear to spool. Hold on lift.
28.
Roll mounted on the
Microphone
west.
muted.
Phoenix flight copies.
3-4, all in.
This is Havoc 3, all loaded over.
6 on
Copy.
Mike.
This is 7.
Oh,
Dagger, we're
can
clear
you
to
hear me?
live.
Going off comms.
All assets 7-0, clear to lift.
Yes.
28 in the back.
Sorry, what?
28 in the back.
7, this is Blacksmith, I'm going over.
Phoenix copies, clearance, stand by for spool.
Roger, has an LZ been selected or are we selecting in route, over?
We're selecting en route. Thunder is conducting ISR at this time. We should have feedback in due course.
Blacksmith copies. Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Go Dagger 7-0.
Be advised, secondary LZ is black. Do not land at secondary LZ. Enemy has an enemy cop over on the mountain mountainside just to the fucking north of it.
Copy. We're awaiting your advice on the other two LZs.
Primary LZ has slight down, is in a slight,
Second LZ is a definite no. We're standing by to confirm the other two. There's an enemy position within 100 meters of
slight,
secondary.
but they should be able to land as long as
Break.
3 is a 731.
Thunder, I need you to give me like single phrase answers.
Copy, single phrase, I
Having 3 is a 731.
Stay drunk.
Bye.
Be advised, secondary LZ is a hard no. Enemy position within 100 meters of hard LZ over.
Copy. Any additional details on?
Not yet, we'll relay as soon as we know.
Copy.
7 up.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 70.
All stations on 3-1, this is having 7, be advised, if we have any KIA, we will need to relay that up as soon as possible due to the
where they say that
distance the airbase over.
There is no water running through that location. No riverbed there.
7 out.
Roger. Is that a definite push primary, or are we pushing tertiary?
Let me check out tertiary first before I'm making that decision.
Roger. Phoenix Flight, hold it, loader.
Phoenix Flight copies from that loader.
Having 7, this is Dagger on 5-1.
Set traffic.
We're holding the flight here, Bring. Thunder's advised the primary LZ as marked is not landable. We would have to push down towards what appears to be water on the map. However, there is no water in that location. He's scanning tertiary now to confirm its suitability. We'll advise as soon as we know.
7 copies all.
Dagger out.
Dagger, this is Thunder, tertiary. Go.
7, this is 7-3. Roger. Phoenix Flight, proceed. LZ tertiary. Are we joining?
Phoenix Flight copies tertiary.
Negative, we are loitering in place waiting for ISR to be conducted on the tertiary LZ.
Phoenix Flight, steer clear, keep a good distance between you and the secondary LZ. There's an enemy cop on that secondary LZ.
Phoenix Flight
Dagger, this is 7 on 3, 1.1. If we're able to get lower, recommend we do so. I don't know what the floor is on these.
Yeah, it's safe, we just, as part of the tipping back down as we cross. This is Dagger on 3-1, we are proceeding to the tertiary LZ, I say again, proceeding tertiary LZ, over.
Have a 3 copies. Phoenix Flight, Dagger, 7-0.
Dagger, Phoenix Flight, 7-0.
Once we proceed back through the loader point, if we're able to drop our flight ceiling here at all, we're just not showing the capabilities that enemies here and there.
3, this is 731.
Copy, we're kicking our flight plan a bit south. Catch the,
Once we're on the deck, if possible, we'll avoid going through this town of Terrasol. If you need to do a leader's recon from there, that's fine. But make best movement either north or south of the town in order to limit our exposure to enemy assets in the area. Over.
Tasking going to be updated. New tasking ISR ORP3, followed by ISR RP2, followed by ISR Hilltop at Bullfly and SPF 5.
Dagger, this is 7.
Copy, I see the marks being changed now.
When able, need additional information on enemy threats at secondary LZ. Over.
Roger, Thunder's been tasked by ISR on RP3 and RP2 first. We'll advise that ISR first and retasking secondary.
Take a mic.
That is a watermark in the new 0525 grid 029097.
Central Hamilton.
Mark's going up on the map. It looks like we got a checkpoint right on the east side of Ravine. Over.
Confirming that he was marked at 525 water position at 029097.
Additional mark 0525.
That's affirmative. That's a single mortarman with a truck.
Hamilton comes. Roger.
7 out.
7, this is Dagger on phone, over.
It's a truck.
Be advised that water position is a single water tube. He's got a Jeep with him. Can we hit that with him before as soon as we land?
Yeah, affirm.
I recommend hitting that before we land. Like hitting it right now. So it keeps shooting on us while we're sitting at the LZ.
Roger, 7.
That was for 7.
Yeah, if we can get Thunder on it, let's make it happen.
Watch out for the landing. Thunder, this is Dagger 70, priority catch.
Copy. Go ahead.
133 from the overhead, 029097. One click, keep it up. 525.
Click. Sitting guys on marker 0925,
Mortarman previously identified.
7 over.
Nation's line.
Copy. Roger, Type 3 control, you're clear to engage.
Copy, Type 3, clear to engage, in from the south.
Roger.
Thunder's in from the south.
I didn't copy any of that, say it again.
Thunder's in from the south on that water tube.
Copy.
They're shooting at you, shoot them.
You don't say.
Go! Get out, on the rear, Get out.
Nobody hop out from the fucking middle.
Take it, Thunder.
Guns.
Roger.
Thunder's got to that water tube.
Mike Smith is out.
Thunder mediate.
Vehicle and mortar or hit should be dead.
Head east, get up into the rocks.
Copy. Good work, Phoenix Flight.
Microphone muted.
Dagger, this is 7.1.
Go ahead, over.
Is cast successful in that mortar tube?
He confirms hit, unable to confirm destroyed at the stage, advised it should be. It's hard to tell when it's just a single water tube.
Tracking. 3, this is 7 on 3-1 over.
See traffic.
Cast believed to be successful on Blue Force Mark 0525
Thunder,
mortar tube grid ref 029097.
Thunder confirming no other ISR in the area up to SBF 5 along route.
Keep eyes in that general area over.
Alpha 3 copies.
Hey, from what I saw, I didn't see anything, but I'll double check it.
Roger, Thunder, updated tasking and proceed with ISR. The enemy position notated near the secondary LZ along our insert 7 would like to know what's there.
Moving bearing 050, we're going to follow out the platoon on their left flank.
Just get whatever opposite side I'm on.
Hi, Roger.
Looks like Dagger's got that opposite side.
No, it's us top and Mike or fire team, and Mike's allowed to flip wherever he wants.
Okay, gotcha.
Thunder, this is Dagger 7 there.
Dagger shot holding the check.
Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Copy.
Thunder, go ahead and send your cast check.
Short hold.
Once they get confirmation
Dagger, this is Thunder, I am 1 times 810, Thunderbolt 2, call sign Thunder 6-1. I
6, are you moving with the
1286 left on the Gow.
Here on the right, I'm the other
6 Mark
red
82
team on Blue Force.
general purpose bombs, 1 Mark
Do I need to
82
pay attention to you, or
airbursts,
are you good with
6
them?
EGM 65 hotels,
I should be good by
2
myself.
EGBU 12s, 2 AIM-9 X-ray sidewinders. I am DCS, laser spot, back gate capable, standing by with a Morton code of coal on 7-0 for work.
Alright, let's move 060.
All received, confirming that was 2 times GBU 12s.
That's affirmative, EGB 12, so GB 49s.
Roger, I read back. Thunder 6-1, your flight of 1 times A10 Charlie Warthog. Currently, weapons
Level 3 in
systems reading as
contact.
1286
Small
left
armor,
on the
disregard
Gow, 2 times
IDF.
CGD 12s, 6 times AGM 65 Hotel, 6 times Mark
Down on
82s,
fucking
1
3-1.
times Mark 82 Airburst, 2
That's
times
direct
M9 X-ray
east,
Sidewinders.
2
You are
to 300
DCS lays spot back air capable.
3,
A
this is
board
7
code
on
of
3-1.
cold, all station 70, be advised we are receiving indirect
You
fire at this
identify it?
time.
IDF landing directly east of the task force, 200
Roger.
meters. We are changing course direct south. Over.
Copy. Alright, just bearing, fucking 145.
Steve, you good?
Yeah, I'm great. You good?
I'm
Big fucking
gonna
open
be
area.
because I have this real tendency to
hilltop
forget to
over
check
there,
in with uniforms.
ridgeline.
So
Pretty much direct south, 170.
Oh, I have a tendency to usually just kind of be quiet
Trying
until I
to
need it.
maneuver alongside the platoon. They took contact from the east,
in
from
general,
IDF. They have adjusted
if I
their
stop
movement direct
talking at
south.
any point this mission, I've probably died.
Keep that in mind.
Alright, we're changing basically east to catch back up with 7.
Headquarters element, Blacksmith identified explosives in these storage units. We're going to use thermite, watch for secondary, over.
Give them some space to work.
Dagger, this is
Your
Lance on
mortars.
7-0, ready for cast
Something
checking.
more IDF coming in. Split up.
Incoming.
Copy.
Lance, standby. Thunder, this is Dagger.
Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Requesting further details on that AA mark.
Be advised it is a ZU-23, 2 times at that cop. There's also mechanized and motorized. I'm working on getting those marked up time now.
Roger.
Lance, go ahead.
You should be tasking your assets.
Dagger, this is Lancer on 7-0, cast checking as follows.
Alright,
Right,
alright.
times H6 Mike Littlebird, sitting at Angels.
All element
Correction,
we want to be
Cherubs
advised, have a
1,
3 push
approximately
south-southeast,
2
calling
clicks
the hills near the
southwest
southeast coast,
of BP
getting eyes
Blue.
on S3
We are
and
full on
fucking
guns,
previous
1 at 9 hydras,
IDF
2
position that
times
was called out
kilos.
as destroyed,
We are
over.
DCS and lace spot capable. Fuel is sitting at
7,
98% and pleading for a flight time of 0 plus
3 out.
60 mics. Abort code is Matcha.
I read back, Lance 3-1, your flight to 1 times 86 Mike Littlebird, you're 2 kilometers to my southwest, approximately holding behind Battlepoint Blue at Cherubs 1. Weapon systems reading as a full 8 on the gun, 3 times kilos, 19 times hydras. Your DCS lace spot capable, fuels at 9 or 0% and bleeding,
Copy,
playtime
we're
0
gonna move up
plus
here and
60
hold it against rock
military
shield,
blockade
and
Matcha.
double time and catch up to everybody else.
Correction,
Roger,
fuel is sitting
8
at
explosive
98%
caches
bleeding.
destroyed.
Otherwise, good reback.
Good copy.
Roger, 9 or 8% and bleeding.
What were those? What is that?
Thunder, this is Dagger.
The AGS. 3, this is 7 on 3-1.
It's in traffic.
Tracking AGS fire.
Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Just heard.
Thunder, be advised, we're receiving AGS fire now in addition to enemy mortar fire requesting priority search
Once
for those.
once we're all consolidated here, we're gonna move 120 to the
Be
north side of
advised,
Hill 3-1.
Don't know if this is your mortar
work
that
underneath
that is firing on you, but I found a mortar that I'm marking up time now.
There's a whole
But I will
cop at that.
Look for that AGS now.
Can you give me approximate distance from the task force to that mortar tube?
BP Green secondary LZ.
It's west of LZ
Yeah,
secondary.
Alright, Roger, so that's like 1.2 clicks out.
3, this is 7.
It might
Send
be
traffic.
that one because that's to our southeast. It's where the
Secondary
rounds were.
LZ
The sounds
has
was
been
coming from.
identified as another cop in the AO. Over.
There is a
Red
BMP
4 mark
trying to
05
maneuver
That looks
itself
like
up
a-
into
Yeah, I think
that
that.
area.
I think it is that one that's shooting.
Havoc 4, this is Dagger 1.1.
Set up for 4.1.
Havoc 4, how accurate are you out to 1600 meters?
This 4 pretty accurate.
7, this is Dagger 1.1, I've got a mark on that mortar pit.
Send it.
Havoc 4 set up and stand by for fire mission.
I've got eyes on a BMP that's gonna be shooting at us probably sooner than later. At BP
We have
Green.
Lancer on station with kilos if needed.
This 4 we're set up.
7, confirming you're happy for Havoc 4 fire mission on that mortar pit.
Affirm, send it.
Roger, and do you want to take out that BMP that 6 has got?
What's the distance direction on it?
118, 1600 meters. It's backing up to where that radio tower is.
6, do you have a designator?
Affirmative.
Roger. Stand by on that while 7 thinks about it and have it fully
It's
ready
starting to
for
scan towards us.
Yeah, put fucking air on it. Designated if you can. 6.
Roger, 6, go late side.
That's almost a
Left
right
dagger
angle.
7-0.
Wrong net. I don't think that's gonna
Lance
hit.
dagger 7-0.
At the angle they're
Dagger
at.
Lancer 7-0.
Lance, I
Lace
need
is
you to
hot,
book
though.
it north as hard as you can. 6 is going lace hot on a BMP
I've got 3-4
2
up
marked
here. See
at
if we
the
can see 'em.
secondary LZ.
Lancer copies. Looking at hard north.
Yeah, fall on the south side of this.
We have enemies behind us. We need to move.
rounds from the fucking town. It is fucking awful
We have enemies behind us. We need to move. There's a BTR behind us. It's to your left. It's in the town.
3, this is 7. Let's fucking get in here and take the south. Go ahead and start moving up north best possible as far as position need possible.
No, keep that laser on. We're getting Lance and push as far north as we can.
Fucking idea splash. Fucking communication from
Okay, there's a BTR in that town to our north.
Hey, firm, I've got Cass in on a BMP in the AO.
You ready for that
full fire mission now.
Hey, firm, send it.
There go Mike.
Roger,
Overlay
it's
when
going to be
everything's clear.
fire
Over.
for effect, grid 034087. Keypads 1, 2, 4, and 5. Give me 2 rounds each keypad of HE with an enemy mortar pit over.
Copy, user
Lancer, are you applied on that laser?
245, 2 HE per keypad. Stand by, turn it in.
6, is that your
Have a
BMP
BMP
firing?
by a
Lancer
BMP from the secondary
stabilizing
LZ.
and set.
Roger, you're clear to engage Patrick. Roger, Lance's rifle, hold that lace.
I have 3, this is 7 on 3-1.
Lancer rifle.
In traffic.
I'm trying to work up an air solution on a good 3-4 engagement.
Shots going to bases.
0340 looking towards you now. Over.
BTR is moving to our northwest.
It's under the
Yeah,
radio
good way back.
tower. Disregarded. Just got hit. Stand by. It's smoking. It's dismounted. Laser's going cold.
Lancer BDA 100 over 100, complete
Was
catch.
that Havoc 3? Was that 3-4? Was that
No, it's not 3-4, over.
1 times BMP 2.
Catastrophic.
Copy, 1 times BMP2.
Do we have BDA on the fire mission?
Negative.
Lancer dagger. Correction,
Dagger.
Thunder dagger.
Alright, this town is occupied. We're gonna have to fucking spin back up through here and deal
Yeah,
with
the
this shit.
BTR is on the other side of that bush from you.
Copy.
Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Thunder requesting ISR on that
I've got a
mortar
ZU cannon,
tube
to the left of where we just
0344087.
destroyed
That
that
has
BMP
close
and
firing
looking
now.
towards us.
Copy 3, this is 7 on 3-1, over.
First flash.
Dagger, this is Thunder, copy.
I need
I'll
3-4
try and get eyes on
to
it. I'm
engage a
kind
ZU
of out of
cannon
position.
near the BMP position at the secondary LZ cop, over.
Copy.
It's about to start shooting at us, I'm pretty sure. It's shooting at us.
What's about to start shooting at us?
See you on the fucking left side of the fucking thing that we just shot at.
Yeah, I know where that is. Do you want a fire mission on it from having 4-7?
Negative, put 3-4 on it. Have them stand by
Dagger, this is
in the area.
Thunder, tally.
I don't know what that was. It sounds like IDF.
Yeah, we're going to hold you from the task force.
Havoc 7, this is Havoc 3 on 3-1.
Moving
Over 7.
spaces. We've been sent-
Dagger,
cannon
this is
is
Thunder,
Yeah, the
BDA.
BTR is just driving around out in the field in front of us.
Send it.
They have javelins.
Vehicle's catastrophic.
Copy 3,
Waiting
this is
to
7.
see if I can see the
Send traffic.
infantry.
Do you not have javelins available?
But I'm pretty
That is
sure
a
he was
CU
directly, he
static.
was right
I
next
don't
to
know
the
if
vehicle,
Javelin
so
can
if
lock on.
the
I'll
vehicle's
inquire
catastrophic,
over.
he should be dead too.
Havoc 4, this is Dagger on point 1.
Go forward, 4.1.
BDA is 100 over 100 on that mortar tube. We've got no visibility on it right now, but the vehicle's catastrophic, and if the vehicle's catastrophic, the person should be.
Should we stay set up just in case?
That's up to Havoc 7 if it's a fire mission on the CUs.
Yes.
Machine gunner over there shooting at us.
Hey, firm, I do want a fire mission out on that secondary cop. Stand by for
cast check.
I've got fully force markers.
Alright, make it happen, Dagger.
Havoc force ready for fire mission.
Hey, firm, send it.
Dagger,
Roger,
this is
there's going to be
Thunder,
2 fire missions.
3, this is 7 on 3-1.
Fire effect, grid 037085.
2 times having 4 fire missions.
7.
Getting ready to go
And
out on
grid
secondary LZ.
036086. Keypad 2. We've got 2 times static ZU-23s in that position, requesting 2 times HE in each keypad as given. Fire when radio.
Ahí está.
Copy 03705, keypad 7, and 036-086, keypad 2 to Cheaper.
Yeah, good read back.
Alright, get off this fucking hill, fall back into depth lead, bearing 200.
It's hitting the trees
utilize the
above
shoreline,
us.
stay in cover.
It's not being us, that's good.
I have to cross this fucking gap, smoke it.
Must be some sturdy trees that they're
Got
still
definitely
standing.
in rock cover. We push back west northwest.
Wall dagger 70.
Pushing into town west to east.
Spoiler, it's under dagger.
Told the town is occupied.
Waller, go with your
Roger, I
head
thought that was the goal. Was it cleared out?
I am H6
That is the goal.
Guardian
Just
of
trying to get back up there.
Warlord.
Roger, which way do you want me to move?
I am
Currently moving
west.
southwest with a military crest, run around the tip of this hill, and start cutting back.
Angels
north.
4. I am full on gun.
Copy.
Create Hydro rockets for
Have a seven,
Kilo
this is
for
Alpha 3.
Lima Hellfires.
See traffic.
To AIM-9X
Javelin cannot lock onto the
Sidewinders.
VU over.
I am laser, DCS, and FACA capable.
Dagger, do you have a solution for
I
the
am at
ZU?
95% bleeding.
I didn't realize. You got a BDA on it? Can we see it? Alright.
Beware,
Force
Dagger,
blast,
you're getting
touch.
shot at by a BMP I'm looking at right now. Continuing,
We're putting ourselves.
I am book, and I'll just end it there.
Alright, we got a little saddle up here.
Roger, Waller 3-3, you're flight at 1 times H, for Echo Apache Guardian, currently to my west at Angels 4, weapon systems reading as a bullet on the gun, 4 times 114 kilos, 4 times 114 lemurs, 3 8 times hydro weapons, 2 times 89 X-ray sidewinders. Your DCS laser FACA capable fuse at 98% and bleeding. Report code of book.
3, this is 7031.
That's good, Dagger. Good, Dagger.
Send traffic. Thunder Dagger.
I see you starting to move
Dagger,
up towards
this
the
is Thunder,
town.
send it.
I'm still working on solutions for
Thunder, can we
the
get a
cop,
fucking
secondary cop.
PDA on having
Should
full
we get
on
into
those
the town?
2 ZU guns?
Just relay back. We'll catch up behind you over.
I'm watching them splash now. Be advised, they're still operational. Did not hit the last one.
Another
Was
ATGM?
close, but did not hit in the sandbags. Dagger, this
Roger,
is
do we
Thunder.
need to adjust?
Did we destroy
Thunder,
that?
do we need to
That
adjust?
fucking holy shit.
Still
The
waiting.
mortar that was shooting at this open field to our fucking northeast.
Waller, go ahead.
The first shot missed west. The last one hit impact in the area. So if you need to adjust, move east about 50 meters or so.
I hear mortars launching.
Confirming
Coming.
55 meters. Copy.
That's correct.
Roger, all station 70, be
Good,
advised we have further mortar
friendly is
launches.
PID 060 in the town.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Also an update on that mortarman. He is still active in mark has been updated.
Hammer 7, this is Hammer 331.
Is it traffic?
Having for this
3-3, possibly down east of your position, 200 meters, over.
Are you still set up over?
Hey, firm.
Tracking. We'll
Roger,
move to
2 fire missions to go.
Tango
The
Mike out.
in 034087. The marker's been updated. He's right in the middle of probably the border between keypad 4 and 5, requesting updated 3 times HE right on that little bit of flat ground along the end of the road there.
Copies, enter for fire mission, keypads 4 and 5, 3G.
Waller, go ahead.
BTR moving your way from your east, moving west.
That's calling station, say again.
Actually, it's practically on top of
This
your
is
guys.
77. We've got eyes on 3-3. They are treating
Have
in
type.
place. We'll move to them if we need to, but it looks
Looks
like they're good from
like
here.
a 70 or a 60.
Copy,
It's near
3-3 reports, 1
1's
town
position
KIA,
to their
Specialist McClure, over.
northeast.
Copy that.
It's probably the
can you
one that
hold the
was
lock
already
on
in
with
the
Lima?
town.
Dagger, this is 7.
Roger, we're ready to take it out on your word.
Be advised, 7,
With
we've
that
got a
BTR
BTR
is
70
two trucks,
bearing
they've
down on
just
Havoc
escorted,
3-1. We're
troops.
holding a lock with Warlord sending traffic.
Prepare reinsert flight for one-time specialist McClure.
Yeah, I copy that traffic.
That last mortar
3 is
round hit
731.
the entire squad.
In traffic.
BTR mark
BTR 70 rapidly approaching
0545.
Hammer 31's position from the east, over.
Copy.
Tango Mike. Just keep holding it. We're 7 knows we're holding that lock.
Well, the copies, and it is a 60.
Yeah, roger that. Thunder Dagger.
Did you copy that couple guys down is now 4 guys down?
I did not.
They got hit by one of those
Thunder
fucking
Dagger.
fucking
We're gonna have to get over to him.
Requesting BDA on Havoc 4's additional fire mission on that mortar tube
Where
at
are those mortars launching
0541.
from? Do we know?
It's 0541, it's still up. We've remarked it. I've already tasked Havoc 4 to re-engage that previously cleared position.
Don't do it with Havoc 4. Get it done with something as fast as possible because we're about to run into
Second
where they were
KIA
shooting
from
us.
Havoc 3-4.
Dagger, this is Warlord.
Specialist Crow, over.
Will it go?
This is
3-4 or 3-3?
in the same area as the other one. I'm marking it up on now.
Roger, Lancer Dagger.
Dagger Lancer 7-0.
I'm gonna hold here
RTB
until we confirm
reinforcements.
that those mortars are down.
Lancer copies, RTB this time.
7, this is Dagger on point 1.
So traffic.
Confirming you're happy for me to bring Thunder in on that mortar tube.
Dagger, this is Thunder.
Yeah, sure,
I'm waiting on
shit.
splash.
Roger, Thunder, push IP whiskey, standby for 9 line.
Copy. Thunder
Copy,
copy.
3 is 7-3-1.
Whiskey.
It's in traffic.
3-3's position was hit by IDF. We're moving to render aid. Mortar tube is still up in the area, putting
Dagger,
A10
this
on
is
it.
Thunder. Go ahead with your 9-line.
Tango Mike, we're still fucking
Roger,
discovering
123 from the overhead.
My people KIA, so
2 meters.
Copy.
1 times enemy mortar tube. Grid 1. Correction, 034087. Type mark 0541. Engaged twice. No effect from Havoc 4. It's actively engaging the task force. Requesting expedited CAS munitions of yours.
Copy. Type 2, 1 to 3 from the overhead. 2 meters.
Mortars are
Previously
launching
marked up.
again.
Mortar pit. 034.
Thunder's got the task.
good read by
087.
Thunder. AFM.
Sounds like an AGS out near OBJ fuel, possibly.
Dagger, this is Thunder. I'm in from the west.
Jesus.
Roger, confirm on
Dagger,
tally.
this is 7-1.1.
Copy. Tally on
Point
target.
over.
So deal
Roger,
with
clear hot.
Thunder on that.
He's got weapons
Copy,
release
clear
clearance.
hot.
He's inbound. He'll be under 30 seconds.
Copy. 3, this is 7-3-1 over.
it's in traffic.
I am with 3-3 and 3-4 treating casualties in place. Looks like they're going to be okay. We're working through it over.
Tango Mike.
Thunder is off to the south. I'm taking shots from the ZU.
Roger, stay safe. Thunder once able, requesting a BDA on that. Warlord, this is Dagger.
Send it, Dagger.
Warlord, can I get an update? How's 3-1 looking out to their east? They're a fair way by themselves. We're dealing with a mass case here on the south.
Good copy. So to 3-1's northeast, there's one PTR-60. The
There
mark
is
is
some-
accurate. To their slight east is another PTR-60. That mark is accurate.
Checking on
Further
ransom flights.
east, another 100 meters is 2 squads of infantry. That's all I see at this time.
Status. Sorry, go ahead.
I believe we're at 4 times KA at this point.
Roger, be advised, having 3-1 has got now 2 times BTRs within 150 meters of them to their northeast.
Having 3, this is 7 on 3-1.
Dagger, this is Thunder. On 7-0.
It's in traffic.
Thunder go.
This is status on 3-1.
Mortarman
They have 2
has
times BTRs
dismounted
closing
the
in another
mortars.
position over.
Mortar appears to be
Copy,
dead, but
3-1 is holding. They are pretty much the
even
only
on the
thing
mortar,
holding
we're
the
still
fucking
alive.
center of town. They're in contact. They can't move back at this time, over.
That's some kind of miracle, Roger.
Copy, they're 500 meters out from everybody else. We're going to have to do something about this.
Warlord's in a position to assist on those 2 times BTRs if needed.
Guys, take so long. We'll do well best, over.
Copy.
Looks like a BMP is shooting at them
Dagger,
now.
this is 7-1.1.
Send it over.
Type 3 on anything in the AO.
Do you want to make that any more specific, 7?
Shoot whatever the fuck they can shoot.
Okay.
Warlord, Dagger,
Concentrate on what's engaging us. Actively.
I understand.
Send it, Dagger, unless this is about that BMP shooting at 3-1.
yeah,
Do we
it
have a
can be about
BDA
the BMP shooting at 3-1. Do you have a solution?
Lima locked on.
Roger, clear to engage, have free control.
The javelin just went out.
We're getting up the hill.
Jab out on BTR.
This is the problem. Well, they're shooting at BTR.
7 copy.
Having 3, this is Dagger on 3-1 over.
It's in traffic.
Confirming that's jab out on a BTR, not the BMP, is that correct?
Correct, BTR on the east side near Bullseye and
Splash.
Gaging us, over.
BMP catastrophic.
Take it back.
BMP's out.
Roger that, Warlord. Interrogative, have you still got eyes on those 2 times BTRs on 3-1's position?
Have a green
AGS
stagger on
firing.
3 whenever.
In traffic.
Dare Swiller, good
Can we have
copy.
green smoke on
Beware, I
3-1?
have 2 Limas left.
Copy.
Incident up here. I can lock one of them. I don't see the one at this time.
Roger, if you
Everybody
can...
on 1-1 check in. 6 is moving into town to 3-1's position.
can you take one with your own
Blacksmith
kilo?
is green on your
With
security.
your own lays from a kilo.
4 is still at the water.
4, go ahead and display this and catch up. Hopefully we won't have any additional tasking for you for a few minutes.
Guys breaking out.
Well, what I did not copy your traffic, just confirming that was whether or not you had a solution with your own lays on the kilo there.
I'm engaged now by yes, I don't do the fucking position.
Well, what I'm hearing is key up, but not getting anything off your mic there.
Type 3 is 7 on 3-1.
It's in traffic.
Air has been cleared hot on anything engaging
Dagger,
us.
this is Thunder on 7-0, go ahead.
Move at your best discretion. Try to
Thunder
consolidate back
requesting
inside the town. Get
ISR
this cover while we deal with the
AGS
threats.
30.
Over.
Tango Mike.
7 out.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Copy.
Dagger, this is Phoenix on 7-0.
Phoenix, go ahead.
Interrogative, are we
Alright, we're moving back into the town. Try to hit the building just to the left of the square, left of Terrasol.
Should have
Red
4
Rev
times.
022097. We'll consolidate there.
4 times.
How many have you got?
Currently have 2 in the bird. We're gonna go check infantry staging.
Copy.
Need to task air assets.
Have a green stagger on 3-1.
Dagger, this is Whirler.
traffic.
Copy.
Be advised,
Have a
Thunder's currently
3.
searching for BTS.
Confirming your number of KIAs from these MCIs over.
Count is at 2 times over.
Dagger, this is Whirler on
copy
7-0.
Well, look, got your Lima Charlie, stand by. Phoenix, this is Dagger. Update. Requesting 2 times.
3,
You're
this is
clear
7
to lift and
3-1.
ingress.
It's in traffic.
Can you confirm 2?
Phoenix copies.
2
2
times,
times.
to my,
Other one.
the best of my knowledge of it.
Alright, double check on that. I'm pretty sure the total's 3 or 4 at this point.
Let's go.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0 priority.
Thunder, go priority.
Mark 19 on a Humvee marked 036100 off to the north of the AO.
Roger, Thunder, be advised, you're going to be clear
checking
touch
2
free
times
control on that asset.
FM, we got him.
Copy, type 3 control.
Take a mic.
Thunder's been given clearance. He's found that Mark 19. It's mounted on a Humvee. He's going to come in and take care of it.
Dagger, this is Warlord.
Take a mic.
I do have shots on both BTRs.
Copy 3, this is 7 over.
Roger.
It's in
Go
traffic.
ahead and take whichever one looks like it's
So Mark
presenting
19
the biggest
mounted
threat
on a
having
Humvee. It's
3-1.
been rolling around causing us grief. Thunder's been cleared out on it.
Tango Mike.
Whirler
Additionally,
copies.
we are checking on the number of KIAs. Over.
Well, my lays, my kilo, highest threat. Roger.
Say again, last.
AFM, type 3 control.
We're checking on the number of KIAs again now.
You're clear to
Thunder
engage.
from the north.
Yeah, you're good. We've confirmed 2 times KIA over.
Copy.
Whirler lays hot.
Guns.
Going bump cross.
Be advised, Thunder's coming in with guns to take out that Mark 19 Humvee, and Warlord is going to take out one of the BTRs.
Dagger, am I clear to engage?
Take a mic.
Clear to engage.
Is that what's shooting the
Right.
cannon at us right now?
I don't believe so. Both BTRs have been called as 60s. Is that autocannon or is that the splashes from the Mark 19?
Dagger, this is
I'm too far
Thunder.
away.
Be advised,
I think it's
with guns,
autocannon, but
but
it
it's on
could be
the
the
move.
still.
I'm gonna hit it with the fucking Maverick.
It might be another
It's in
threat.
traffic.
Confirm when you're all good. Looks like everybody's moving back into parallel. I think we're squared away to continue mission. Over.
Alpha 3 copies.
4, how you looking?
Dagger, Warlord.
Well, okay.
Rifle from Thunder.
Stood.
BTR 60 catastrophic. Still got one more up there, but if the friendly forces swing around from the west, they should get it with their ass shot.
Roger.
7, this is Dagger on point whenever.
Dagger, this is Phoenix on 7-0.
7, now we've got ourselves back on our feet, confirming we're going to lift that Type 3 and everything clearance over.
Phoenix, go ahead.
Yeah, you firm.
Phoenix is in the air with 2 times reinforcements. We're going to be
Thanks for keeping me
setting up
honest,
a
Dagger.
loiter to the west of BP Blue along that coast, standing by for LZ.
Yeah, roger that, Phoenix. Go ahead and, yeah, stand by. I'll give you an LZ here in a sec.
This northwestern beach from us is probably going to be their best bet.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Phoenix, this is Dagger.
Dagger, this is Phoenix 7-0.
Phoenix, we're thinking about the fucking northern beach here. You're going to have to come pretty low to avoid fires from the south. Go ahead and push your flight plan all the way to the tertiary LZ when we first landed, and we'll confirm a final LZ for you while you're en route.
Phoenix copies. I'm going to be staying out here along the coast until I get a final LZ because of the safer delay.
Roger.
Wait, 1.
Thunder, Dagger.
Dagger, this is 7-1.
Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Confirming that Humvee's dead.
Confirm catastrophic 100 out of 100.
It's catastrophic.
Roger, complete castle station 7 you advise all previous Type 3s are lifted.
3, this is 7 on 3-1.
We've got the task force back in our
The one
feet.
that we
We're gonna be
engaged
giving
is
some
destroyed.
tasks
No
from
ideas on the other ones at this time, over.
Thunder copy.
What do you reckon about, like,
Dagger, spoiler.
Do what you can to find it. We'll put a 4 out on it.
what do you reckon about, like, here?
Oh, roger. Have a 3 out.
Yeah, this whole area in front of us is fine.
Warlord, go ahead.
Since having 3 is approaching FTR, I assume it's taken care of.
Phoenix, Dagger 7-0.
Dagger, Phoenix 7-0.
Your LZ is going to be Blue Force marker 0557, grid 021099. Keep it low as you proceed around the northern side of this coastline. We do have a bunch of mechanized motorized threats out to the southwest. Keeping it low across the ocean will keep you below defilade and buildings.
Phoenix copies. Blue
said
Force marker
southwest.
0557 and graded 021099. Keep it low, should keep us below defilade.
Grid read back, you're clear to ingress.
Phoenix copies. I'm going to kick it out pretty far north to keep low.
Hey Roger, be advised, hazards of the LZ
Dagger,
include
this is
some rocks and
731.
palm trees. We're not going to give you green smoke, so you've got clear visibility, but Dagger elements in attendance.
Fucking fallback west. Hey, we're gonna find these autocannons and shit. That's an autocannon coming.
Dagger, this is Phoenix on 7-0. Say again, you're in attendance.
Yeah,
Hey, from Dagger elements in attendance, we're not going to give green smoke due to the vegetation hazards around the AO, so you've got clear visibility.
7, this
Thunder,
is
Dagger.
Good dead space if you Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Copy. I'm just slightly ahead of you.
Thunder, stand by, Warlord, this is Dagger.
Send it, Dagger.
There's another AGS.
Roger, Thunder and Warlord requesting ISR around Bullseye. We got 1 time grenade launcher, 1 time autocannon, both engaging and both believed to be around the area of Bullseye.
Can you work up a solution on it or no?
Dagger, this is Thunder. I can confirm that the autocannon is from a BMP-2 at secondary LZ.
We've got, we know where that autocannon is. It's a BMP-2 at the secondary LZ.
Copy. The secondary Z is being a fucking dick. Let's put fucking clear air on it and having 4 stand by for a fire mission follow-up.
Confirming you're happy for us just to wipe that whole fucking
last,
position
Dagger.
more or less off the map as much as we can.
Yeah, sure. Fucking classic.
Phoenix about 500 meters away from LZ.
Roger, Phoenix, Thunder, this is Dagger.
3, this is 7 on 3-1.
Send traffic.
Sending air into glass that hilltop.
Dagger,
as soon as
this
that's
might
clear,
be the
we should
same
be good.
vehicle.
Continue mission. Hang by for follow-on
But there's
orders.
Mark 19 and secondary LZ up in that cop as well. Just marked up.
Secondary
Yeah,
LZ.
what's that? Push IP whiskey, stand by for 9 understood.
7-0.
Send a report for copy. Pushing IP whiskey time now.
4, you're standing by for follow-on missions after air's cast run on secondary LZ. Approximate grid rep is 036085.
Phoenix, be advised, all out.
Copy, secondary LZ 036085. Go ahead with your 9 line.
Copy. Once cast hits into it, we'll confirm
going to be a Type 1 control, 090, 6 kilometers, 86 meters. We have 1 times enemy position, grid 036085 as marked and surrounding area. We are approximately 2 kilometers to the northwest. Egress is yours, requesting 1 times Mark 82 airburst, delivering for maximum effect across those targets.
McClure, go with him.
Type 1 control,
Yeah,
090,
don't leave him by himself. Follow Crow.
1 time
To your front,
previously
right.
marked
There
up
you go.
top and surrounding assets. 036085, 2 kilometers northwest,
to the west. He's about to
requesting
turn in.
airburst.
We're just checking this mission because we're going to drop an airburst on it, so we're running it pretty tight on cast control.
Thunder, readback is good. You're clear to continue. Advise on tally. Also, Thunder, be advised I'm dropping you back to Type 2 control. Warlord, this is Dagger.
Send it, Dagger.
Warlord, be advised you're going to be Type 3 control. You're going to be cleared for any follow-up shots required to eliminate any armor left at the secondary LZ after the Mark 82.
Uniform, if you haven't already, get that drone up.
Well, the copies. Be aware that is also where the.
Uniform copies.
That's where all the fire's coming from.
Dagger copies that. Warlord, you are clear to go to work. There, once Thunder's clear, just keep it to anything that's of serious threat to us. Just, I'm mindful of your munitions left on board so early into this patrol.
Dagger, this is Thunder. I'm in from the north, or in from the west.
Roger, advise on tally, Thunder.
Tally.
Roger, tally target, you're cleared hot. Warlord, you are clear to engage Type 3 for follow-up as described.
Warlord copies.
Alright, you good to move?
One away.
7, this is Dagger on point, whatever.
Send it.
Your Thunder's dropping 1 big boom at secondary LZ. Warlord's being cleared for an immediate follow-up on any of the shit that's actually engaging us from that position.
Tango Mike.
Thunder, once able, if you can provide a video.
Dagger, this is Warlord. Targets obliterated and surrounding territory.
Say again, Warlord.
Obliterated. It is no longer standing.
I appreciate that immensely. Warlord confirming no follow-up work required from Warlord, is that correct?
3, this is 7 3 1.
I see a couple infantry and maybe a BTR 70 or 60 there. I'm gonna see if I can get a lock on it.
Yeah, Roger. If you get a solution on that, if it starts engaging, go for it. Otherwise, if we can wait for Lance to come up, he's got 1 more kilo left, and we might be able to do a quick little guns and rockets run to clear up the infantry.
Warlord copies. I'll hold on now. It's still alive, but yeah, I'll wait for Lancer to come up. He can take care of it.
Copy that.
Copy that. Take a mic.
I have too many net.
Say again? I was looking around, seeing if I could find any additional AGS systems that were around.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm happy for you to stay in for a little bit. We've got pretty easy access to everybody else along the coast here, so.
6, this is Dagger on point, whatever.
Dagger, this is Warlord. Following up on last, shooting that BTR 70 one time.
Did you have eyes on that detonation at the secondary LZ, over?
Yeah, affirmative. It hit the main tower directly, and I see a bunch of fucking smoke pillars, and we're not getting shot at.
3, this is 7.
Copy that. Take a look.
I have eyes on.
It's in traffic.
Never mind. Yeah.
Secondary LZ, BDA 100
I think
over
I see a
100.
mortar.
Keep an eye out as you move. Continue
Dagger,
mission.
this is Thunder. It's catastrophic. 100 under 100.
7-0.
Roger, Thunder, this is Dagger.
Main building up there was on
Dagger,
fire.
this is Thunder. Send it.
Just jumping off of it.
Thunder requesting spot reps on everything marked just to the
Alright,
north,
that
east of
fuckery
objective
is over.
fuel in that little compound.
Let's fucking pick up and head up behind 3 and 3-1
Taking,
over here on the north side. Follow the water and the bullseye over.
Where?
Objective fuel, there's that small compound with Arma marks in it. grid 037096.
037096, copy.
I have an unknown marker on what I believe is a mortar tube on a rooftop.
Moving northeast.
It's 1.9 clicks out.
Be advised, that's a, just
Just keep an eye on it as you start
enemy
taking
stockpile for vehicles.
Are any of them confirmed occupied moving?
Let me double check, but the last time I saw him, negative.
Roger, Waller, this is Dagger.
Send it, Dagger.
Waller, can you put eyes in grid 039, 091, type mark 0605? Informs believes it's a possible mortar tube.
We'll confirm, wait up.
Just wanting to confirm.
Dagger, Swirler, is there a, give me that grid again.
They've landed already. They should be back with their elements by now.
Copy. 38731.
Waller, second.
In traffic.
Re-insert flights were
Say
successful.
grid or mark
Soldiers
again.
should be reunited with their squadrons.
Roger, it's grid 039er, 091, type mark 0605.
Uniform and I watched the pit out of bird, so they're definitely here. Also, be advised, Uniform and I are somewhat left behind, but we're going to catch up here as soon as
Dagger,
Uniform's
this
done
is
his
Thunder.
UAV.
170.
Copy.
Thunder, go ahead.
We'll hold behind
Be
these guys
advised,
as they
all
do
marks
their
are
leadership
still
calls on the
active and stationary.
That's covered. You guys know, do you have visible personnel in that area as well? Like, if those vehicles possibly occupied?
Uniform, let's pack
Yeah, I'm bringing it down.
The tank and the mechanized and the 5
and 10-2.
trucks
Just need
that
to get everybody
are
all
on there
routed up
negative, but there are surrounding trucks.
You're closer,
technicals,
once you go with them, and I'll wait for
that
these
are
guys to
manned.
back up.
Why don't we do that the other way
Copy
around?
that.
There you go.
Blacksmith, this is Dagger on
I'm
point one
staying
over.
here. This is Blacksmith on point 1 over.
Blacksmith, grid 037096. We have 1x enemy motor pool, multiple armor pieces in that location, believed to all be unoccupied, possibly in requiring of your detonation on arrival. Over.
Alright, let's go.
Blacksmith copy.
If anything, I couldn't tell about that
Dagger,
unknown marker,
Swirler,
so
70.
Dagger out.
might just want Thunder to
Waller,
look
go
at
ahead.
it.
Blacksmith out.
There
Yeah,
is
no.
at least a squad of infantry in that area. I can't actually tell. I don't physically see a mortar tube. Let me put it that way. Thunder, this is Willer and 70. If you could double check that for me.
Copy. Where do you need me to look at?
Marker 0605, grid 039091. It's an unknown mark.
039091. Copy.
South of SBF 2.
Man, sounds so peaceful back here.
Tally Red 4 Mark. Stand by.
Why do you think I'm here?
That's a fucking tank.
Dagger, this is Lance Run 70.
Lance, go ahead.
3-1.
Be advised, back in the AO, fuel's topped off, munitions are
Yeah, the
same
deal.
as
Put
when
the
I
jab out on that.
Roger, confirming 1 kilo.
Do you have eyes on it?
Roger, Waller, this is Dagger.
They're calling it bearing 126 from my position, roughly.
All stations on 3-1 be advised, possible
I'm gonna try to
minefield
win
around
Dagger,
bullseye.
try
So
and
again,
send eyes on
minefield
it.
around bullseye. Out.
I'd be advised, task force is being engaged by
light field
either a
on
tank
bullseye.
or very heavy artillery. Can you
That javelin
attempt to
looks like a
identify?
fucking straight into a fucking tree.
Dagger, Swirler, you're sure it's a
Dagger
tank
7.
or heavy artillery and not a mortar?
Yeah, the words from 6 was, that's a fucking tank. So I'm assuming it's a tank.
Go for Dagger on point 1.
Swirler copies. The only tank I see
Have
at this
Warlord
time
stage following
is
fires
not
on the
moved
BT
yet.
located
I
in the
will
vicinity
look around.
of 0507 037096.
Yeah, Roger, task meeting's already given.
Take a mic.
Waller,
They have
from
eyes
7,
on it, or do I
it's
need to get
marked
it
0537,
3
grid
is 37096.
037096.
3, this is 7 on 3-1.
In traffic.
Confirm location of MBT.
Alright, we're moving uniform.
Dagger, this Swirler, good copy. I see that
Say again,
vehicle. Its turret is not
Do
facing
you have
your way.
confirmation on the location of the MBT?
Well, only as good as the information I get, Waller.
Good copy.
Negative,
Just
over.
letting you know, it doesn't look active at this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, no stress, Waller. If you find an active MBT, by all means, feel free to advise.
Swirler copies.
Blacksmith, Move with me. We're gonna link up with 3 and 3-1
Thunder,
to
this
the
is Dagger
east of,
7-0.
or sorry, to the west of Bullseye and try to
Dagger,
create
this is
this
Thunder 7.
minefield.
Thunder, do we have any
Roger,
remaining AA
Blacksmith.
threats in the AO?
Did you say a minefield?
Okay, firm. Apparently Bullseye is wrapped
Negative,
with
not
one.
that I know of. There might be mad pads stationed other places, but until they pull them out and shoot at us.
All elements on point 1.
So
if you haven't copied,
Minefield
minefield
identified on
on or near
Bullseye.
Bullseye,
Town has
over.
been marked. Break. We are moving into the town of Ravine to prepare for the assault into objective fuel.
We're going to have to move to the southeast from here, approximate bearing 125. But we'll get up behind Deflate on SBF 5 probably to avoid that.
All Station 70, be advised, Grand Elements in Canada minefield at Bullseye. We
Copy,
are
3-7.
maneuvering.
Send traffic.
Confirm you're moving southwest from Bullseye to push into Ravine.
Also be advised, we are definitely
Negative,
taking
3-1 is up
sustained
here, so they're going to
fire.
stay here.
It definitely
3-1
sounds like an
aggression.
MBT
3-3
from
and
my
3-4 will
POV.
go south and then east to Ravine. Over.
Dagger Swirler, it's not that
Blacksmith
vehicle
will
that
join
we have
you
marked.
in the vicinity
Still
of
looking
Bullseye
around.
to take care of the minefield. Over.
Copy that, Tango Mike.
Copy.
7-0.
7, this is Dagger on point 1 over.
Send traffic.
We believe there's no AA threats left in the AO. Can we pull Thunder across for a Wild Weasel to confirm?
Firm.
Thunder, this is Dagger 70.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Send it.
Thunder requesting Wild Weasel to confirm no AA
Blacksmith,
threats in
let's
AO.
get across this gap best
Copy,
possible.
requesting Wild Weasel.
I'm gonna push back all the way north and try to use the
I'm
shoreline.
going to leave ingress and egress on that up to you. Try and make it sexy.
Copy. I'm coming low and fast directly from west to east.
All stations 3-1, this is Dagger. Be advised, Thunder's inbound, low and fast for a Wild Weasel of the AO to confirm no AA threats.
Alright, we'll just hang tight then. Start pushing south, and we'll link up in Ravine.
Dagger element is moving to do some of that catching up as well.
Good copy.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Wild Weasel commencing time now, west to east.
Copy that.
Uniform, do you have a mine detector?
No.
3
Okay, I do,
7 on
so just stick
3-1.
close to me, just in case.
Send traffic.
Have we located the MBT yet?
Negative. Still fucking trying to move to Ravine until this IDF fire over.
Copy.
Are we taking IDF, or does he just mean the fucking MBT fire?
3, this is
I think it
Blacksmith
means
on
MBT.
3-1 over.
Right.
My intent is to move across the road toward the south now.
Send traffic.
Let's push
Dagger,
1,
this is
I'm
Thunder.
sorry, 200.
Is
We're
the
gonna link up
minefield
with
Yeah,
Dagger
obstructing
subject.
any
uniform
movement
and then
or
push south.
assault,
Advise,
or
no
is
launches,
it
no
bypassed
locks.
over?
It
I'm
is
out to
bypass. Over.
southeast.
Blacksmith copies.
Good shit.
Out.
Wallet and Lancer, do you copy that Wild Weasel result?
Moving 200, Dagger uniform continues.
Lancer copies.
Good shit.
7, this is Dagger on point 1.
Send it.
I missed your last traffic for me, be advised. We've got Wild Weasel completed, no locks launches, or fucking small arms fire, so we are clear on AAA.
Beautiful.
Dagger, this is Swirler at 7-0.
Just continue on your current path. We're gonna link up with you in Ravine.
Roger, I'm
This is
halted
Tyler
to play
3,
radio
advise
simulator.
the
I'll
gas
be moving
station
inside.
destroyed.
Grid
Copy,
036, break.
3 is to 7 on 3-1.
094, marked
Send traffic.
S1 on the map.
Looks like all
There
AA
appears
threats
to
in
be
the AO have
several
been dealt with
bunkers
this
in
time.
there, in that location, and
Good
some
copy.
sort of potential underground
7-0.
facility as well. Break.
Break. Dagger, this is Thunder. I got eyes on a tank T-72. 037-087.
Send traffic.
What about stopping at the trucks?
3
Is that
confirms
one
that
engaging
the minefield is not
Moving
obstructing
time
any
now.
movement or assault break.
Not sure if it's engaging, but the turret is pointing your way.
When they technically
Second
can,
good.
they probably should mark it
037-088. Great. Be advised, it is engaging.
Copy,
Time now.
relay.
7, this is Dagger on point 1.
Send traffic.
Be advised, Thunder's got eyes on that MBT. It's grid 037088.
Thunder, do you have a solution on that MBT?
I will in about 2 seconds.
03788, just north of the secondary LZ. He's about to mark
Solution.
it.
Locked on.
Hang on, Mike. Having
He has a
3
solution.
is...
Thunder
Having 3 is to
requesting a
7
mark.
on 3-1.
Send traffic.
Requesting red
Tank
mark.
is located just north of
Hey,
the secondary
we are
LZ,
trying
grid
to
rep
get,
037088,
the
reference, reference Hilltop 36, get 34 out on it, over.
Say again, north of
Thunder be
secondary.
advised, break solution.
Affirm, reference Hilltop 36, grid rep 037088, VFT marker 0615, over.
Well, can we get a marker cleanup on the stuff around Ravine and Sierra 3, over?
Let's keep going, guys. I'm gonna stay out in this fucking ODA.
I just took rounds.
Ow, I just got fucking hit.
Give them back.
If I knew where it was coming from, I would precisely do that. But with an A10. But I don't. So I won't. Dagger's patching up.
Dagger, spoiler, 10-0.
3-4, Javelin.
To the east of objective motor pool mark, there is several dug-in entrenchments and technical style vehicles, including static guns. They are firing at you.
Copy that.
We're bypassing.
60
We're bypassing shit in this town to our south.
Ravine?
Yeah, affirmative.
Yeah, I've got 3-3 in here now, pushing in.
Okay, so
3-7 on 3-1.
Send traffic.
Being told the Ravine is occupied. Make sure
Is
3-3 is where.
3-4 good? There's a lot of explosions on their side of the road.
7 out.
Perspective. 7, this is Dagger 1.1 over.
Send traffic.
Wallard's advising that just on the east of that motor pool, as previously called out, there are some static positions and vehicles in emplacements there that are starting to engage us as well, over.
Fuck, okay.
Also be advised, at map marker Sierra 1, grid 036094, there's some heavy bunkering in that position.
Copy.
3-4 has a mass cast behind us.
Shit.
Did I hear a mass cast called up, Mike?
Affirm.
Where at?
3-4.
Let's move.
I'm pretty sure they're trying to stick their faces up and shoot that tank while the tank knows exactly where they are.
Alright, they have no supporting elements with them. Let's push back and try to assist.
Dagger on
3 is
pushing, advise if you're take it out.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Yeah, make it happen.
Traffic.
Thunder, stand by, Thunder.
3-7. We are pushing back to 3-4.
Dagger,
Mass
just
cast has
confirm
been
you said
called.
standby
We'll
for
treat
9 line.
place.
All elements be
Push
advised.
back to November, stand by, Thunder.
High ground, east-northeast,
Copy.
looking at a
Advise
sniper
mass
with an
gas
SPG
is
rifle.
resolved. Over.
Copy, 7-0.
They said mass cast was resolved.
Alright, resume what we were doing before. They're calling up the mass cast as resolved.
Dagger, this is
Mike,
Thunder.
can you
Go ahead
confirm?
with your 9 line. I'm tapping right now.
Roger, it's going to be type 3 control, 133 from the overhead, 25 meters in 1 times enemy MBT in grid 037088, type mark 1615. Requesting 1 times Maverick unless you feel some other munition is better. We are 1.3 clicks out to the northwest.
Copy, type 3, 1-3 from the overhead, 25 meters, 1 times MBT, 031088, 1615, requesting a Maverick.
Elements on 3-1, advised, 3-4, 2 bound.
Dagger, this is Thunder, I'm in
Lancer, this is
north.
Dagger.
Additional specialist Crow.
Roger, advise on target.
Tally on target.
Are you saying
Roger,
that
clear to engage. Lancer, this is
even
Dagger.
though Havoc 3
Dagger,
called
Master
the mass guys is clear, it was not actually clear
Lancer,
yet?
RTB, reinforcements.
If it was not
That's your copies, RTB this time.
Be advised, that's Crow's
Is it
second.
clear now?
Dagger,
That's his second time.
Spoiler, 10-0.
That's an FTX, that's fine.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure.
Go ahead, Sensor.
I just see friendlies getting pounded. Is that mortar or is that the tank?
Crow, reinsert.
I think it's tanks. We don't hear mortars.
Yeah, we believe it's MBTs.
Rifle. Be advised, sniper's dead.
Be advised, Lance has already been pushed off station to do those reinforcements.
Copy.
Splash, direct hit.
Tank's dead.
Take Tango Mike, command element, start taking the north side of Ravine while 3-3 clears the south side over.
Alright, let's get in town.
3, this is 7 on 3-1.
Wait, what? Oh, the reinforcement flight.
Company is going to clear the north side of Ravine, running in parallel with 3-3 as
Dagger,
they go
this
to the
is
south
Thunder. MBT is catastrophic. 100 out of 100.
Be advised, MBT has been
Roger,
destroyed.
complete cast.
VD 100 over 100. 7 out.
Solid copy. Returning you overhead.
Thunder
Everybody
confirming
tracking on
of 2
clearance on the north
times
side.
Mavericks, 1 times Mark 82 airburst expended. Is that all over?
That's affirmative, along with an update on.
If you start counting rounds off the gun, I swear to God.
To the left across from where the sandbags are earlier. I don't know if he's still up there.
Confirming that's all that we've spent, except for rounds off the gun.
Destroyed that 50 with a fucking 40.
Tango
But
Mike.
there was a guy on that roof at the time.
I'm not good with numbers. Wooler, this is Dagger. Wooler, this is Dagger.
Dagger's where it send it.
Wooler, just confirming your munitions remaining are 1 times Lima and 2 times kilos. Is that correct?
This is our sector. Clear the north side
Rockets,
of this.
sidewinders, and guns included. Dagger.
I'm
Yeah,
to your guys
other than
northeast and some rocks.
Yes,
So you guys get
correct
to myself.
on 18 munitions.
Copy, I'm tracking. Ravine is pretty well occupied. Looks like us and 3-3 are clearing through it at this time. Just pay attention where you're at.
Wooler, this is Dagger.
Send it, Dagger.
Wooler, the positions that are marked around the gas station to the east of the town of Ravine we're clearing now, 0525 and 0551. All those positions seem to be able to eliminate with guns or guns and rockets.
3-3 reporting there might still be shit left on the hilltop at S3. Can enter my SRO.
Dagger, this is Whirler. Please say
You came in government unreadable, say again.
I'll be advised it's the
Hilltop
west,
S3
the eastern side of the town of Ravine. 0525, 0551 around the gas station and the Y intersection.
I'm tracking Dagger, this is... Alright, thanks.
I got it, don't worry.
Dagger's Whirler.
Hang on, do you have a think about that, Thunder? This is Dagger.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Go ahead.
Thunder requesting ISR Sierra 3 and a spot rep on that mark if it's still active.
Dagger, this is Thunder. I meant to remove that earlier, so sorry again.
Let's move up on the northeast, or on the north side. Try to get this corner.
Is there anything actually left on that hilltop in Sierra 3?
Deal with the shit down the road east.
Not that I can see unless
We have
they're
decent
hiding in the
overwatch, but we're way too far separated. We're just moving straight back to you guys.
Dagger's Whirler.
By straight back at you, around the fucking hilltop.
Wooler, Jack.
I see it.
I don't see much movement down there at this time in that zone. Couple infantry. If you want us to, of course we can light that entire section up, but I don't know if it's worth a couple rockets or not. Here go.
Confirm 3 total K.
I see howitzer batteries.
So what's our total now?
You got 5, I believe.
Lancer, this is Dagger.
That's enemies. No,
I copy you out of your
civilians
take
pushing
that.
towards you guys on the north side.
All sections of the area, we have civilians in town, civilians in town of Ravine.
Thunder copies.
Unless they fucking yell a lot.
Whirler copies.
Well, that gives us an answer on lighting that shit up then.
Whirler copies. I saw Vicks down there, but I wasn't sure if they were totally civilian or not. I do see armed Urals and stuff, and armed men as well, so it's a real mix.
Copy that. Thunder, this is Dagger.
Dagger, this is Thunder.
0624 markers, is that artillery?
Copy 0624, stand by. I don't think that was me.
Be mindful of the rooftops.
Well,
We already had a couple of rooftop shooters.
Dagger Swirler
Civilian just was on the other side of this.
I've got 0624 markers for 034094.
Whirler did not put those down.
Okay. If we can figure out what they are, that'll be fucking mint.
Wait, what are you?
Dagger, this is Thunder.
What markers are you talking about?
Hilltop 2.
Sorry, LZ2.
Dagger, what markers are you talking about?
The artillery marks at objective fuel.
Did you not hear me? I just told those to you.
No, I didn't hear
What's
you.
the status
Oh,
on
I marked
ISR
those. There's
versus
3
secondary
artillery
LZ?
guns there. And they're manned.
Secondary LZ is basically clear. There's some infantry, but that's it. The Sierra 3 Hilltop as requested by having 3 is also clear.
There's 3 artillery guns there. They're entrenched and manned at this time.
I assume they don't have overhead protection. Are they D30s or are they?
There's no overhead protection. They're the best way I could describe them is like a howitzer. They're just a large fucking gun, like 120 mils.
7-0.
7, this is Dagger Point 1, Friday traffic.
Set it.
We've got 3 times 120 mil artillery guns on the east side of this town, requesting Havoc 4 fire mission over.
Send it.
Havoc 7, this is
Havoc 4 set up and standby for fire mission over.
Send traffic.
3-1 is collapsing on your position. They can take over the northern side.
Copy, send it.
Take them back, we'll hold back.
Hey, Dagger, be advised. I have eyes on a sniper at the secondary LZ.
3-1 is moving to our position to
Get it marked.
relieve us from clearing through this. Let them take the lane on the
Marker
north side.
0626.
Dagger,
Who take the line on the north side?
3-1.
Well, it's standby.
Havoc 4 confirming ready for fire mission.
Force ready.
Roger, going to be 5 for effect. Grid 034094 and grid 034095. Refer blue force markers that go
7,
from
this is uniform
grid,
121.1.
keypad 6, 9 and into keypad 3 of the northern grid. We have 3 times 120 mil guns stationed in that position. We're requesting 3 times HE each keypad over. 5 and ready over.
What was the bearing on those contacts?
Uniforms and traffic.
Be advised, Marker 0626 out to our south, just north secondary LZ, is 1-time sniper on the hillside.
Copy.
Dagger Reback is as follows: 034094 and 034095.
3 is 7 up
69 and 3 respectively. 3 cheaper
Need your DMR team up on BFT mark 0626 in grid 038085, just north of Hilltop, or I'm sorry, LZ2. It looks like there's a marksman in the AO, over.
Forward, this is Dagger.
Copy.
Daggers, Willard, are you ready now?
Momentarily. Requesting you maintain visual on those 3 times 120 mil guns at 0624, grid 034094, and then passing traffic.
Copy.
Well, they're copies. I'm staring at them. Moving to the next thing, Phoenix, relay from Phoenix. Do you want a resupply box? And he has 3-time packs.
Roger, 3 packs is all we expect, and affirmative, let's go for a resupply drop as well.
Well, they're copies. Resupply and 3 packs expected. Moving on from that, yes, those are, well, you already see what they are. Beware, we couldn't actually see them. Probably great camouflage from our perspective, both Thunder and Warlord, until literally just now. So there's that. Beware of that position also has other bunkers in it as well. Can't see anything else about it.
Copy that, be advised, Havoc 4 is going to send a fire mission on those guns, if you can try and give me an approximate BDA.
Havoc 4 fire mission.
Willard, good copy, staring at it.
Hang on.
Your fire mission's going on, I'm watching.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
7, be advised, we're going to bring in a resupply box with this reinforcement flight, if that's fine with you.
Go ahead,
Roger.
Be advised, continuing on from where Warlord left off, I can see the bunkers and the openings would
possible.
be into the mountain itself, so the mountain is more than likely home.
3-7-031,
force flash.
Send traffic.
Resupply inbound. Pay attention for Mark. It should be west
advised.
of Urbane.
All of 4's rounds were almost 80 meters north of target.
Havoc 3 copies.
7-0.
Havoc 4, this is Dagger.
So we get an angle on that. There's a 50 cal Humvee east 085, like 200 meters on the road.
Set up for 4.
Havoc 4, be advised, all rounds off target by 80 meters. Over.
Copy, on target by 80 meters.
Be advised, Havoc 4, that's affirmative. Just confirming you've got eyes on those blue force markers 0624.
Affirm, 0624. Got it starting to the rocks going north.
Yeah, that's affirmative. Stand by for more from uniform. He had eyes on that splash.
Warlord defensive.
Warlord, can you give them adjustments?
You did not transmit on 7-0.
Adjustments? No, can you give Havoc 4 adjustments on 3.1?
Tell them that the marker that's to the north of those
Havoc 4,
artillery
we have
guns is
another one
where
of
their
you on
rounds landed.
Affirm.
Talking about.
Say again, traffic before. Are they packing up?
Dagger, this
negative,
is
we're still here.
Warlord, 10-0.
Roger, be advised, your rounds were all out to the north. Uniforms advising they splashed at 0630, over.
Dagger, this is Warlord,
Warlord,
10-0,
okay.
priority.
Yeah,
Copy, these flashes 0630. That's odd. Okay.
Warlord, go ahead.
Approaching the motor pool's location
This
where
is
that
where should we
tank
re-attack?
is, to the east of it, there are 2 BMPs. That is what we were invading fire from.
Copy, re-attacking.
Roger that.
7, this is Dagger on point, whenever.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Mark's driving down now.
Be
Those
advised,
BMPs are shooting.
Blue Force marker 0631, 2 times BMPs rolling in from the east. They have engaged Warlord with their guns. Warlord's defensive.
Copy.
We got a BMP or something with an autocannon shooting at
Number
us
3
from
being
east.
engaged by autocannon direct.
2 BMPs and a BTR-70.
Dagger, this is Warlord, 7-0.
Number 1 treating in place.
Appears to be a convoy, total of 4 VICs. The 2 BMPs
3
in
is
front
7
shooting
on
at you, and
3-1.
BTR 60 or 70s
Send traffic.
following up. They are coming
Reference
in
marker
now.
0631
Thunder, if you have
and
a
grid
course on those,
039 or 09 or 7. It's about 900 meters out
Affirm.
from my position. BMP over.
There was a guy in the
Tracking.
room. I assume I.
7 out.
Sorry.
7, this is Dagger on point 1.
So traffic.
Thunder has a solution on the BMP2.
Dagger, Warlord, due to mysterious circumstances, there's
3 is
now
7,
only
3,
2
4
BTRs
engaged.
and 1 BMP.
3-4's on it.
I appreciate that a
Alright, let
lot.
me know. I've got air on station.
Yeah,
Dagger,
BMP did a
this is
kick
Thunder. I
flip.
got a solution on the final remaining BMP.
We have a very heavy concrete bunker
Roger.
past the checkpoint, 95 degrees.
Can someone give me a
500 meters,
BDA or Havoc 4 second fire mission on those artillery
sort of
guns?
embedded in the hill of the
Warlord
cliffside.
looking.
Thank you, mate.
Dagger,
Havoc
4
7 is given tasking on that convoy to the ground element. You guys just hold off for the moment.
4, go
Copy,
Dagger.
BMP is engaging time
No,
now.
we just re-attacked 6 rounds as a test. Can you confirm BDA?
Affirm, we're
Dagger,
looking now,
Warlord,
standby.
good
I just had
time
to set
for
the drone
intel on
down.
that
I
BMP.
changed battery.
So traffic.
Send it.
BTR
I
just joined
see
that BMP.
splashes
The
at
convoy
the
of 2 vehicles now
zones
over.
where the guns are, so even
Copy.
if the guns themselves
Sending
are
air.
not somehow destroyed, the crew should be.
3-4's working it as well. 3 out.
Havoc 4, this is uniform on point, whenever.
Go for 4.
Be advised, we've got very limited eyes from aviation. They are advising the crew should be killed by those rounds. You can pack it up. Over.
4 copies, backing it up.
You called yourself uniform.
Well, I mean,
Dagger, this is 7 on point 1.
Havoc.
Go ahead, point 1.
Air is cleared on BMP and BTR. Looks like 2 times coming in on that ASR east to west over.
Copy that.
Thunder, this is Dagger.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Send it.
Thunder, be advised you are going to be clear type 3 control of that BMP2, over.
Copy, type 3 control. Am I clear to engage?
Clear to engage. Well, this is Dagger.
Right.
3, this is 7 on 3-1.
Dagger, Warlord,
Take
send
traffic.
it.
Warlord, be advised you are clear type 3 control on the BTR that's with
What's the
that
status
BMP2
of Havoc
activity.
3-1?
The close one, good copy. Our munitions, Dagger?
Stand by.
Munitions yours.
Roger. And I know you just said that.
Yeah,
but
that's a
we're still
huge
rocking
fuck-off
on this.
bunker with some kind of static in it. Looks like 2 times
Your call. Let's say no. Let's say no this time.
Okay, no this time. Good copy. Locking with Lima.
Havoc 3 is 7.
Right.
Traffic.
Are you
Firm
bringing the
3-4 has eyes
Winchester,
on
Winchester.
bunker line direct east
Roger,
from their
Winchester.
position over.
Hey, from they've
The
had out
other
for a while.
BTRs moving in behind that
Copy.
one.
Counting 2
It's on the other
times
side of the
static
compound,
MGs on the left side. If they're able to do anything
though.
about
And
it.
BTR splash, catastrophic.
So Roger, BMP2 just went down. I think BTR just went down as well. Convoy destroyed over.
Take my cop.
Be advised ground elements calling. Break. Ground elements calling convoy destroyed. Can we confirm?
Still BTR up behind the.
7, be advised, there's still 1 times BTR up in that convoy. Do you want air to take that one as well?
Yeah, go ahead and make it happen.
Roger.
Well, be advised, you're clear type 3 control. Munitions yours on that final remaining vehicle. Phoenix, this is Dagger 70. Well, you're clear to engage once you have tally.
Havoc 7, this is Havoc 3.
Dagger Phoenix on 7-0, be advised I got
BTR
3 times
pulled out of the
reinforcements,
motor pool and it's fucking
due
off.
to issues we were unable to get supply box, it'll have to follow later.
Rifle, kilo.
Copy that, copy rifle. Your LZ is marked 0635, grid 027096. Clear to ingress, Phoenix.
Phoenix, 7, go ahead.
Sagarin, marker on grid.
0635, grid 027096.
3731.
So the technical issues with resupply, we got reinforcements coming in time now.
0635, correction, marker 0635, grid
Blacksmith has determined there are
027096.
possible IEDs in the AO. Use caution and maneuver smartly around anything that is suspected. Over.
Dagger, Swirler.
7-0.
Well, look, go ahead.
Turret destroyed.
Confirm what technical issues mean. Are they going to try again or no?
The artillery
we got reinforcements
guns.
coming into Blue Force 0635, just behind us here.
The artillery guns are still up, like the physical gun, but the people have
Reinsert
dismounted.
flight will be landing at 0635 and grid rev 027096. Again, 027096. Inserts inbound. Over.
Thunder, this is Dagger.
Havoc 3 copies. Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Thunder, could you confidently do a single pass and drop 3 times Mark 82s on those 3 times 120mm guns over?
Why do I fucking randomly say over?
Affirm 3 is 7031.
Roger,
Continue
stand by,
mission. Technical issue with resupply. We will move the resupply as soon as we are able to bring
Dagger,
one
this is
in.
Phoenix on 7-0, 1 click out from LZ.
Havoc 3 copies, we're moving on objective fuel now.
Copy, Uniform and Dagger are just south of there.
Out.
7, this is Dagger on point 1, priority traffic, over.
Send it.
Those 3 times 120mm guns are decrewed, however the guns themselves are still operational. We can kill all 3 of them in a single pass from Thunder if desired, over.
Alright, let's hold and get some blacksmith to do.
Alright, roger. If we hold now, we're not going to have a chance because we're going to be within danger place.
Copy.
Thunder, be advised, we're going to scrub the Mark 82 drop on those artillery tubes. Artillery tubes? What the fuck was that? Artillery guns.
Dagger, Swirler, we understood.
Better copies. Be advised, Hudson is KA.
Is Hudson on this reinforcement flight?
No.
Look at that.
Get 2 fucking medics treating him and he would have KA.
Do you have an additional battery on you?
It's copies lifting out to the west.
Phoenix, be advised. Expect more reinforcements from RTV.
Phoenix copies, I'll see about getting the supply box on the next one.
Gentlemen?
Take a mic.
Alright,
Long time no see.
We're going fucking straight east through this town, let's go.
Copy, moving east.
Possible IED, so watch where you're walking.
Copy, I got my detect army.
3-4 just got called up dead.
Send this mic. So traffic.
Trippin', you're 2IC, yeah?
Yeah, one more K. So I think I'm not supposed to be four.
Clemens just called up KIA, so you're gonna have to take it.
So that's 2 more.
Take it, Dallas.
Dagger, Phoenix 7-0.
Phoenix, be advised, 2 more reinforcements at the airbase.
This is 3-4.
Phoenix copies, RTB at this time to pick him up.
Take a mic. Again, you thought you'd have nothing to do tonight.
At this time, moving to the rest of my team, we're going to be pushing further east.
Don't sprint, we got a while to get.
Yeah, we're going like the other over to town.
Alright, hold position.
Someone's hot mic.
Provide security.
Havoc 7, this is Havoc 3.
That's on the 3-1, I think.
Minefield encountered east of objective field.
Yeah, that's on 3-1.
Okay, can you guys give me a heads up as far as what else?
Havoc 6 is Dagger, be advised, hot mic on 3-1.
Kill your PTT.
Havoc 7, did you copy over?
Drop, kill your mic. A firm, minefield, tracking.
Havoc 3 out.
7 out.
It's one of our tubes?
Yeah, there's a...
6, you're good.
If we get one more KIA, you need to call Fozex.
We're already at fucking 7.
There's no excuse for at least half of them.
Dagger elements are holding to catch your breath.
Copy. What's the word on the resupply?
It's going to come in with the next run of reinforcements.
Phoenix is
Copy. Let's try to use this gas station area if possible. I'll leave it to you to determine. I just want to closer than that far.
All elements on 3-1 be advised. 3-3 manning enemy 50 cals. Out.
All station 7-0, we have friendlies on enemy 50 cal. Friendlies on enemy 50 cal.
Having 3 is manning enemy 50s over.
Thunder copies.
Alright, let's hit the gas station.
Delta, I have your assistant, and I'm taking him to the south.
Thunder, this is Dagger.
Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Thunder requesting ISR on intel on the marks in 041092 town of Lepoto.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Be advised, is Humvees, technicals with SPGs, and technicals with Mark 2s, M2s on the back of them.
Are they stationary at this time?
That's affirmative.
7, this is Dagger on point 11.
So
Be advised, we have an enemy cache of Humvees staged to the town of Lepoto, grid 041092, requesting have a fly mission. We'll probably take out civilian buildings over them.
Well, go ahead.
We're going to work over that way.
There is a built-up compound with statics and potentially vehicles in there. We can't actually see exactly what. All you can see tell you is it's really built up. Lots of fortifications.
Negative, just parked vehicles.
Copy your intel on SBF2, Waller Tango Mike.
Following up, Dagger, be aware of your only passable platform for a couple minutes as Warlord.
This 4, we have about 30 rounds total remaining.
Off comms.
Is that including the count from Havoc 3?
That's an A4, I believe we got everything for Havoc 3 now.
Copy.
Havoc 4 second rounds.
3-0 rounds.
Did we ever do anything about that sniper?
I gave it to 7 and he put a DMR on it. I don't know for certain if they ever killed it. I'm looking where it's at from right now, but I don't see him anymore.
Did we ever kill that enemy sniper that uniform called out to?
It was called up that it was engaged. I do not know if they killed
Dagger.
it. Mark Warlord didn't.
Warlord, go ahead.
3 is 7, 3-1.
Do you want us to start trying to look for an entrance in that rock you guys
I am not
are
seeing 3-2 or 3-4 on BFT, over.
If you're able to, that would be...
We don't have a 3-2 tonight,
top
3-2 actual is KIA,
Well, the copies be aware we have to circle around the objective, so we can see you at one point or another.
Copy.
Roger that. Try and make that for as short a time as possible.
Does 3-4 2IC not know where 3-4 is? Because he's sitting right here and he still has his fucking device on him.
This is Dagger on point 1, be advised. The 2IC was on the reinforcement bird when the KIA was called.
Copy.
I don't know if you heard, they did say the sniper was killed.
Take it back. I appreciate your you're filling in for the bits I don't hear. I try and it just doesn't always work out.
I'm by myself. I'm moving.
He only has so many ears.
There's a dead Moz gunner on this roof with pretty much a full loadout.
Warlord, this is Dagger.
Send it, Dagger.
Dagger, spot report for grid 039. 090. I've got mechanized and an unknown marker.
3 is 7, what are we engaging?
Be advised, still contacts inside those bunkers. Fucking having a hard time finding it.
This is 1770.
Phoenix, go ahead.
I changed my mind. I'm going back to the building.
Time now with 2 times reinforcements as well as 1
Blacksmith, can you open a hole in this fucking bunker line or no?
Copy that.
Let's move up to the gas station.
Yep.
Seven, which, where?
You sure you want to cross over?
Thunder on 7-0.
Yeah.
Thunder, go ahead.
The request that you put out to Warlord for that spot rep. There is no mechanized mark. There's no mechanized vehicle there anymore. There's just one Humvee.
Like a gas station and
Do you have any smoke rounds?
As far as the negative.
Roger.
Copy.
Is the not flipped over the
This
Humvee
thing in
still
front of us
operational?
might be fucking hollow and filled with dudes.
That's the best guess that I can give you.
Get away from the gas station. Everyone get away from the fucking gas station right now. It's the 6 on 3. Get the fuck away from the gas station right now.
I'm assuming it's something.
Thunder, I got mark eyes on the mark 19 now. Previously called that I previously marked down. Break. 038092.
038092.
He's fucking with the tactical ladder while getting shot at with it by an AGS.
Stand by.
7, this is Dagger on point, whenever.
Some traffic.
We have eyes on that ATS station, would like me to kill it.
Please and thank you.
Thunder, this is Dagger.
We need to get him down.
Copy, Cass.
That Mark 19.
Copy, on it.
Munitions yours. Clear to engage. Warlords in traffic.
I'm gonna do a little fucking mark towards
Entrance,
service station.
our backside, break.
These guys are someone on the roof of the fucking gas station?
0646.
Eyes on.
It's a fairly wide tunnel about the size of a vehicle, so be cautious. We have vehicles inside.
We have an entrance identified to this position. It's Blue Force 0646 on the northeast corner. We're gonna have to go through the motor pull over.
Relay bullet, Tango Mike, you're the best.
Copy. 3731.
Same traffic.
Fall back east into Ravine. We're going to be going north. Moving all the way around. Entrance is going to be 0646 on the north side of Sierra 1. We're going to have to move around Bullseye and then through the marked motor pool on the north side of S1. How copy?
Hager, this is Thunder. Vehicle is smoking.
We don't know how far north it extends.
I am bingo
I
on
understand.
fuel.
Blacksmith and I are going to move that way now to start clearing that before you get there.
Hey,
Alpha 3 copies.
they're
7 out.
not my fucking...
Let's go. We're going fucking west to go north. I'm going to clear that minefield of Bullseye, move around it, so that they can maneuver south through the other.
And I know you already got the
warehouse to our east. There's a 50 cal mounted truck on the other side of that warehouse.
At a checkpoint style place right there at that spot.
Copy that.
There is no one on the roof of the gas station.
7, this is Dagger on point, whenever.
Send.
Be advised, Thunder's off station. We've only got Wall up the cast, and he's got limited munitions left on board.
Phoenix, go ahead.
Copy.
Be advised, I'm standing by approximately 2 clicks to the west of BP Blue, still waiting on that LZ.
Yeah, Roger. Be advised, we started taking heavy fire at your planned LZ. Go ahead and push the same LZ as last time. 0635 east of Ravine, over.
Send.
Got the same LZ as last time, it's 0635.
We still need to go around north over.
A firm.
Understood. Out.
Dagger, this is Fix on 70. Be advised, we're going to be dropping the box there unless you tell us otherwise.
Be advised, reinforcement and resupply coming into the same LZ as last time, 0635. We're pushing it back to the west to avoid that fire.
Copy.
And we're pushing through Ravine anyway.
Be advised, Phoenix, you're clear to resupply
Consolidate on
to
the
that
west side
location
of
as well.
Ravine. To establish blocking position. Prepare for resupply on the west side of Ravine. Reference mark.
Copy. Be advised, 3-1 having some trouble breaking contact from the bunkers. I'll advise as soon as they're able. Over.
Copy. If they can get far enough away, we can go 4 on them.
Dagger 470.
Bullet, go
Alpha
ahead.
3 copies.
Intel at the motor pool area where that MBT is. Note the MBT still has not moved, so I think it's not mounted. There's 2 M113s also not mounted there, and of course several technicals. It is surrounded by enemy emplacements, including armed and manned technicals in that zone. I would consider that entire area hot. Behind it, of course, is that other area that Thunder took a gun run on. It's still kind of operational, so I'll just assume that there's still bad guys there. Over.
Are you by yourself?
Roger that. Well, the stuff that is mounted at the motor pool, would you be able to prosecute with guns and rocket launchers?
3-3 south here.
Yes, Dagger.
Roger.
These guys are not breaking contact. They're crawling around.
3 is to 7.
Send traffic.
You need to fucking break contact.
Yeah, this is Phoenix on 70, 500 out.
Roger, it has been relayed. I'm gonna fucking stress it over.
They just started as soon as you started saying that.
7, this is Dagger on point, whatever.
Send.
Be advised, the stuff that is manned at the motor pool, Warlord would be able to eliminate with your guns and rocket run if we'd like to soften up our approach over.
Copy, make it happen.
Warlord, this is Dagger 70, stand by for 5 line.
Willard, standing by for 5 line.
Roger, 5 line cast as follows. Going to be type 2 control, guns and rockets. We have 3, closest friendly is 150 meters to the southwest. It's going to be the enemy motor pool assets manned around that perimeter as discussed, grid 036096. Nil remarks or restrictions?
Well, their copies, I read back type 2 control, guns, and all the rockets. Friendly is 150 meters southwest. The enemy motor pool at 036096. Beware, we're planning a a 090 run.
Roger, 090 run, advise when you're nearly on final, and we'll get
a couple
all
of casualties at the bunkers. They had to treat in place. They're almost done.
Other copies. Give us 1 second to set up.
Warlord's establishing for that run now. We're going to call for green smoke from all squads once he's on his final.
Phoenix on 70, box unloaded. Troops are heading south along the road to meet up with friendlies.
6, 7.
Send traffic.
Looks like 3
guys
ones
who were
fucking.
assaulting that bunker are getting fucked out by a grenadier.
Yeah, that's what I say. They're pretty fucking dug in there. I can do this movement all the way north and all the way around.
I need green smoke on all friendly positions. Time now.
Down on final.
I haven't been paying attention to movement stuff.
Well, we were going to fall back east, resupply, move north around Bullseye to get into the north side of
Dagger
S1
on 3-1
where the
again.
entrance
All
is.
green smoke out on all friendly positions. Time now.
Have a green, popping green.
It's too late. He's already shooting those fucking rockets.
Yeah, well, that's why I called it the first time, but no one fucking listened to me.
Alright, we're not going north around Bullseye. We're going to go through the.
Bravo 3-1, break contact. We're successful. We're moving back down.
There's 0 good approach here.
Warlord. As complete, we are off to the north. Winchester rockets.
Well, we can go
There are
north
still
and
guys
spend the
running
last
around
40
where
minutes.
the Apache just hit.
It's a status on 3-1.
They're pulling back to Ravine. They're at the gas station.
Copy. Status on resupply dagger.
Oh, it's out at the LZ.
Copy.
3 is Blacksmith on 3-1 over.
Alright, let's go back to that LZ.
Yep.
Havoc 3, this is Havoc 6.
Send traffic.
Are you sure that there was a way into this structure on this
Dagger,
side?
Warlord, so 0.
I thought it was hidden between the rocks.
I have eyes on the box from here.
Over.
Looks like we left the 113s and that MBT for Blacksmith. I do not see much else besides the occasional infantry contact inside bunkers.
Process of discovering before we got orders to break contact.
Take it back.
I see their resupply box from where we're standing, if that's where you were heading for.
No, I was just going to get closer to it. I have a hunch we might call a fucking pause X.
I mean, it's gonna piss him off, but you can tell him to go back and see if that's a fucking entrance to the compound and push in from there. That's more direct. Your idea to go up and around Bullseye was probably the right one.
Alright, what we're gonna do, we're gonna have everybody fall back, resupply, we'll put a 4-fire mission out on that bunker line, soften it the fuck up, and then assault from here. Otherwise, just in the next 40 minutes, Billy fucking around the mountain.
Hello.
3731.
Hello.
Any
idea where Captain is, sir?
Pull whatever team's available back to resupply at 0635 west of Ravine.
Way the fuck out. He's down
Once we're all resupplied and out of danger close with that bunker line, we're going to put a 4-fire mission out, and then we will assault from this position on the entrance you identified over.
Send it.
Good.
I got your battle buddy here with me. Are you staying at the gas station or are you coming back over?
Yeah, send him up to the Y intersection of the gas station.
Roger, I'll send him to the gas station.
Yeah, Hudson, get out of the gas station.
If you guys
He's
need
at the
resupply,
Y intersection just to the northwest.
Get your resupply and prepare a fire mission for that bunker line. Stand by for grid.
Dagger, this is Warlord 7-0.
Warlord, this is Dagger. Go ahead on 7-0.
Marker
This is Tower
0640.
from fucking 31 at the gas station. Special
0646 correction is a enemy Humvee, or two now, two at that location. It is to the southeast
I don't know
of
if he
the
died.
Big Rock.
I don't know why. That
Say
that
again,
didn't seem like something that necessarily should have been preventable.
Marker
That one would have
0646.
been preventable, but I'm confused as to how they managed to cross that gap.
Copy,
One
that's now
squad,
2
their
times
bills stuck back
active
here
in that
Ravine.
position.
Correct.
Roger.
You can call pause X and talk about it, or we can finish up and talk about it later.
7, this is Dagger.
Send.
We got done
Dagger,
2 times.
spoiler, that is probably where the AGS fire is coming from.
It was engaged before. We believe that's where that AGS fire is coming from. Do you want us to engage it?
Yeah, firm. Put a warlord on it.
Right, copy.
Warlord, this is Dagger.
Vacating the fucking gas station from
Send it,
AGS fire
Dagger.
again.
Warlord, you're going to be touching control.
Uniform, this is 7.1.
For the copies, we are inbound.
Uniform
Guns. After this run, can we
Get the
RTB
drone up and
rearm group?
identify spot 4, have a 4-fire mission along that bunker line, soften up an entrance over.
Dagger, this is Thunder on
None of those
7-0. I've been on station for the past 3 or so mics.
For
You guys
show,
been on
probably
7-0.
just tell him to hold on to the rounds.
Copy that. Warlord affirmative. Approved to push off stage now.
It's all heavy.
Well, their copies clear. Keep that on file. I have
penetration.
Part.
Copy.
Where
I
do we
thought I
get?
saw sandbag bunkers in there as well.
What the fuck?
Warlord, guns.
I might be about to go down again.
Well, it's guns on that marker.
Yeah, take one left to the rock,
times
too.
the reinforced net.
Copy 1 times reinforcement.
6, what's the word?
Havoc 3 still looking for that
I'm
AGS.
hurt. I'm at that destroyed Humvee at the Y intersection.
That's gonna be a pause X if there's another reinforcement.
7, this is Dagger on point 1.
Send it.
Be advised, Phoenix is inbound with 1 further reinforcement over.
Copy.
They're going to come to the same LZ.
3, this is Blacksmith on 3-1 over.
Send traffic.
Roger, as you move back into the town, advise
Dagger, Phoenix 7-0.
to stay 5 to 10 meters
be
clear of
advised,
the
same
trash
LZ.
piles over.
Copy, same LZ 0635.
Good readback.
Blacksmith out.
Most of the platoon is cleared out from around that resupply box, so we should have minimal bullshit in the area.
Copy, interrogative, is there going to be someone to meet him, or should I brief him on how to get back?
Yeah, Dagger can run down there. We're just 100 meters.
Warlord's getting shot at by 50.
I read back, Dagger's down there to pick up the reinforcement.
Read back correct.
Copy, Dingle back.
Dagger, this is Warlord 7-0.
Well, again.
Uniform, this is 7.
Cast complete. One
Go for
Humvee
uniform.
destroyed. The other one looks
Are you
dismounted.
able to get a
This
drone over
time, it's near that mark. I just left the mark there, so you're
I get a hunt
aware.
Are
We
you
are
talking about the
RTB.
giant structure?
Yeah, I gotta get eyes on this entrance so I can send Blacksmith in to fucking check it out so we can see if this is a worthy breach point or not. I'm not trying to make these guys sit around for another
literally
10
a tiny
fucking
hole. You
minutes.
can see it from the fucking Humvee we were at earlier.
Copy.
I didn't even know they
the
found an
ISR from
entrance.
Warlord on the northern entrance sounded like it was definitely the quote-unquote proper entrance. He said it looked big enough to fit a vehicle down.
Copy. 3 is to 7031.
Stay in traffic.
What's the word on the resupply?
We're working it. Stand by for ETA.
Need to expedite this movement. We need to move around and get into the north side entrance. Over.
I'm gonna go double check that north side entrance.
Alright, if you need to resupply, now's the time to make it 7.
Phoenix, go ahead.
Negative. We're going to utilize the tree line just north of 3-3's current position.
Going to be mixed
try to assault through the open danger area into the buildings north of the motor pool. Come down through that motor pool and then through the northern entrance on this wall.
treat it like a reinforcement?
Be advised, have
it'll be technical,
advised us earlier
but
that we were to
we'll see what happens.
rediscover the entrance on the site.
Copy.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Understood.
The drone's going back up to check it out. 7, this is Dagger on point 1. This is Dagger on point 1, over.
Send it.
Warlord's off station for refuel and to resupply his guns. We've got Thunder on station for CAS. Be advised, Phoenix's reinforcement had technical issues en route to reinforcement. Phoenix is pushing back to the airbase as well. It's unclear whether that reinforcement will take it as technical on return over.
Copy. Send driver.
Be advised, 31 reports an MIA, most likely at the bunker entrance. They're going back to find them, over.
Are we turning down to the project?
Call Posix.
Hey.
There's not an entrance on the north side that I see.
There is not.
Not that I see. It's just a bunker line.
Yes, Posix.
This Havoc 6
All
on 331. Pause X.
All station 70, pause X.
Weapon safe.
I didn't hear what was said last. What happened? They decided to call the...
3-1's got an MIA at the
Still
bunker.
RTB, standing by for uniform change.
Copy that.
All stations consolidate on the gas station.
I guess
7,
I'll just...
this is Dagger on point 1, over.
Let's just drone down over here.
I can assume your answer, but do you want air assets to land to be present for the Porzex?
You say you're landing at the gas station.
I don't think
my
so.
drone's like
Feels
out to the
reason they need to.
northeast of this entire AO. Like,
I do not.
a click out, so I'm just setting it down on the coastline.
Ideally, this is going to be quick.
Let's move to the gas station, let's go. Can you just set it like auto land there somewhere?
All stations confirmed back.
I'm
Rally
like
on the
5
gas
feet
station.
off the ground, actually setting it down right now.
Havoc 3 on the move.
Turning it off to make sure it doesn't run battery.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's go.
I was seeing something on the eastern side of the rock that looked like it might have been the entrance, but
6,
I
I'm
had
calling
to sit
that
down,
for
so I'm not
opportunity
certain.
to fucking reconsolidate everybody.
Whenever we
These
kick
guys
back
were
up, I'll
supposed to
double check
be
it and then
already
bring the
not
drone back over.
pushing that entrance again, right?
Yeah, they should. They were
There's
going
someone
back to
running
find
back
their MIA.
And maybe that is the MIA.
There's kind of like
maybe
a
it was all
blockade of vehicles in a circle going around the outside of the rock, so I figured there was plenty an entrance there.
Roger. Yeah, the Ward sounded fucking real confident that he had a definite entrance there, so...
Someone
Yeah,
just teleport people?
that north side has no entrance at all, it's just bunker lines.
Roger.
If there's anything, it's going to be on the eastern side.
Goliath, this is 7 on 3-1.
I mean, we're Posix. You can just call them Ares. That's their call sign.
Dagger, this is Phoenix on 7-0.
Phoenix, go ahead.
Be advised, there's been a catastrophic incident at the airfield. It's going to be a hot minute before we're able to get back up in the air.
Do you require assistance from Ares?
Ares, this is 7 on 3-1.
Negative at this time. We should be able to manage it, but we might need some new resupply trucks out there.
Copy that.
Ares, it sounds like you're queuing up and there's no sound coming through.
Go for Ares over.
Move that resupply over here to us, please.
Welcome.
Take 'em back.
Aries, this is Dagger 1-3, whenever.
Go for Aries.
Aries, while we're paused X, apparently there's been some kind of issue at the airbase. If you can just put an eyes on there and see if they need assistance over.
Roger. What's the location of this resupply?
It's on the western side of this fucking town we were just in. It's marked on blue force like 0635 or some shit.
Blacksmith Pros, Aries, copy.
Take it, Mike Aries.
Hey, Hardman. I'm gonna be off comms.
Take us here.
Over. Roger.
Microphone muted.
IV3 is everybody here.
We're waiting on one time's tech.
Shoulder check my microphone.
Is he here, 3-1?
Yeah, for his healthy.
Negative.
Aries, this is 7. Can you reinsert any remaining inserts? Put them here at the gas station with us.
Having 6, he was both.
Welcome.
He disconnected while he was on the bird here from his KIA.
Oh, okay.
So I actually don't know whether we treat that as he has to fly back in or whether he can take the flag back in. I assume he can take the flag back in, but
yes.
Yeah, Roger.
Aries is gonna grab.
Airbase should be good.
Echo Mike. Then 3 is here.
Is Hoffer here?
Waiting on
Negative, not at this stage.
Alright. Hang tight for him. Alright, from my foxhole, called the POSX primarily because we have 8 KIAs. When I was heard that there was 1 times MIA inside the bunker line, 3-6. Can you walk me through kind of the last roughly half hour or so? To be very frank, I can't tell how we managed to get across that gap into this bunker line under the volume of fire we were dealing with.
Understood, Sergeant Spears. To be specific, are you referring to the movement from this gas station to the bunker line?
Yeah, affirm.
Understood. I think 3-1 would have more information than I do.
Well, I think that's sort of a bit of a part of the problem. Like, do you not understand what happened with 3-1?
I do understand, sir, but I think 3-1 can offer a more first-hand perspective.
So, tell us from your perspective first, and then we'll have 3-1 go from their perspective.
Understood, sir. From my perspective, 3-1 was in the process of discovery for the entrance to that bunker. When they were ordered to pull out or break contact, they were already committed to the engagement, and their break contact maneuver was very difficult to do from their position. They tried to adhere to the order to the best of their ability, but in the process they took multiple casualties, and they had to pretty much sling 2 times casualties on their backs on their way out. So in that chaos, as well as due to the number of fill-ins, I think I can understand why they had that MIA at the bunker as they assumed.
All right, let me clarify. I am not concerned about the MIA. I mean, I'm concerned about the MIA, right? But my concern was more of how did they manage to cross this open field where the rest of the supporting assets and the remainder of the platoon is almost 600 meters away.
Who gave the order to cross the
It's
field?
a genuine question. How did they manage to get across the field without dying? Because nobody else could move.
No, at the time when they did make the initial movement for Sergeant, 3-3 was here, 3-4 was on the hill, and nothing was shooting at us. And when they started to break contact, that's when the HES on the south started engaging, and that's when all hell broke loose.
Copy. All right, we're going to debrief this more. Medics, make sure everybody's healthy. If we need Aries intervention, we can get it.
For Sergeant, I have a quick comment on that situation. Just something to think about for the future.
Absolutely.
So in that situation, if I'm 3-1, I'm just gonna tell you how how my brain would have handled this. Is if I've already pushed through, like if I'm already there and we are heavily engaged and breaking contact would cause us casualties, I would refuse that order. I would say negative. I'm decisively engaged here, moving breaking contact in that direction will basically annihilate my squad. I cannot execute that order. And as long as you tell your leadership that you cannot execute that order, well, you know what? We got to figure that shit out then, right? Because I will never make you run through a field where you're about to get, where you're going to get smoked. So that's a situational awareness check right there, right? So, and that's again part of this training, right, where we talk about decentralized command. So being able to make that decision at the squad level, like, hey, I cannot take that order, otherwise I'm gonna smoke my whole squad here. So don't be afraid to say no, but make sure you give a reason for why you're doing it. But that's all I have. Thank you.
So 3-1, what would...
to that?
You may.
Thank you, sir. Sorry, Captain. If I may respond, sir, we did have pretty much an extended conversation in that fucking engagement about whether this order was even feasible. I tried to convince Havoc 7 on 3-1 multiple times, but orders are orders, and at the end of the day, well, that's what happened. So.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if the order was direct and they said they couldn't do it, but they got ordered to do it anyway, well, that's on the person that gave the order. So.
So going along the lines of what the XO just said, it's not a conversation. 3-1 is decisively engaged. They cannot move. I do not believe that's what you said. So that segues into my question. 3-1, where exactly were you when the command to disengage was given? Exactly.
Captain, we were inside the bunker complex to our east. The squad was beginning the clearance.
So do you mean on the other side of the H barriers right there? Because there's no way you can get inside that bunker complex.
The H barriers.
Those aren't H barriers. The spot where the artillery guns are?
Affirm, Captain.
So you were on the other side of that wall, or you were on this side of that wall?
We were on the other side of the wall, sir, and we'd begun clearance of the cave complex.
I saw you guys pushing that fucking goddammit, that bunker probably 3 or 4 minutes after the disengage order was given. And then I saw you guys at the entrance to the cave compound getting... What was that was hitting them, Ares? Was that a grenadier? The grenadier that caused the mass cas. Ares?
This is Sergeant Carruthers. It was probably a grenade. I know I tossed
7 or 8
one.
grenades.
Yeah, the grenades.
I sat here and watched it happen. So it was either a grenadier or it was a guy with a fuck ton of grenades. Where was that guy shooting or throwing those grenades?
From inside the entrance.
All right, but that was 5 minutes after you guys, 5-ish minutes after you guys were told to disengage. Sorry, that was 5-ish minutes after the order for you guys to disengage was given from company. What was the delay on that getting down to the squad? Because they were still pushing forward several minutes after the order to disengage was given. And that's really, I think, where the crux of this problem is.
Can I comment,
sir? No, because I'm trying to figure out where the breakdown of the order getting down to you was. So how long did it take from when the order to disengage was given, Lieutenant Lee, for them to oh Jesus Christ, between when that order was given to you and you gave it to them?
The order was relayed by 3-7 immediately, sir.
All right. We can shelve discussion of this for now. We'll go back and look at footage later, and we'll pinpoint the amount of time that it took to figure out whether it was reasonable or not, and follow up.
Understood, sir.
Is that it for you, sir?
That's all I got.
Second mic.
No, sorry. Since we're here, I don't understand why we have so many KAs. There were 2 situations where we had KAs where we should not have. The first one was when 2-4-3-4 had a mass cas on their position, and it was called clear by platoon HQ, and then the company medics said it was not clear, and they still had a mass cas, and they had 2 KA on their position. That was after we had already started moving the company element to their position, so those KIA might not have happened. So why was that mass cas called clear when it wasn't?
Hey, firm, so I believe a couple of the casualties were on the south side of the fucking hilltop, basically on the front-facing slope behind a rock. And he was kind of hidden in that corner. I think he was blown away by the blast. I'm not sure. Maybe 3-4 can clarify.
So I guess that goes into another issue. 3-4, how long were you going to sit there playing whack-a-mole with that tank when he's got a massively advantageous position with you until you go, maybe we shouldn't sit here any longer?
Sir, I had given the order for my guys to start pushing south, and as we turned to start pushing, that's when that last round came in and took out a lot of my squad, sir.
That last round was way after I had already left that hill. In fact, I screamed at you guys to get down off that hilltop probably 2 or 3 minutes before that. So, like, we can't do that. We've been talking about that for like 8 years. Like, if you're getting shot at by something, like, you don't sit there and try and figure out where it is. You fucking displace. And then my battle buddy went KIA. I heard someone say they were giving him morphine and epi, and I'm pretty sure it was 2 medics having this conversation, treating my battle buddy. One of them said they were giving him morphine and epi, so the other one said, all right. And then he went KIA, and I heard one of them say, hey man, he didn't have any morphine or epi in him. If you guys aren't fucking doing the thing, don't say you're doing the thing. Because everyone else around, we could have given CPR, the other medic could have given morphine and epi, CLS could have given him morphine and epi. Like, I don't understand what happened there.
We got a lot of comments here, sir. I think
that's
Second
at
Lieutenant
least
Hardman
3
was on there.
KIA that should have been prevented, or potentially could have been prevented. One that definitely could have been. Go with the comments.
Second Lieutenant Hardman.
Thanks, Top. I'm not sure if it was just my comm saturation, I didn't hear it, but there was one situation where I heard on 3-1 that some people were treating in place, as in past tense. Just from my S3 perspective, if we are treating in place, we need to make sure that needs to be unmissable on 3-1, so that Ares can respond appropriately if it's a genuine treat in place. I only heard about it after the fact, so again, that may have just been my comm saturation, but that possibly could have avoided some issues as well. That's it for me. Thanks, Tom.
To clarify, if you send up that you are treating in place, it means that someone is bugged out and you cannot move them. That is the only time that should go up the net, and that means that it needs to go all the way up on the company net so that Ares stops fucking shooting at those guys and we can get them treated and moving. What was the next comment?
I believe it was Crow.
Thank you, sir. Regarding the KIAs from 3-4 when we were pinned down by that tank, we had heard that the order to get off the hill and we were moving. It was the discovery that we had a couple of people who were already down, and after we were displacing off of the hill, we went back to get the wounded, or the people that were down, and that's when we got lit up again, and the rest of the squad went down from that. So we were following orders. It was just going back for the wounded.
Tanks fucking suck. Sergeant Livingston.
Thank you. So as 3-4 Mike, I will say there were 2 instances, and I did pass this up, the medic COC, where the individual was lightly wounded. There was nothing serious or critical about the individual that we were working on. And while bandaging, they just died. They were completely alive, had good pulse, good BP, and we start bandaging them, and then they just went KIA. That was 2 times.
How long had they been down?
Not very long, less than a minute. On one case, I did CPR when I arrived just to make sure, and then started bandaging. And about 5 seconds after I started bandaging, after the CPR, he died. Sirs.
Copy. Sergeant Livingston, work with Sergeant Nitz and get a bug report written up on that so we can look into it. Lieutenant Hardman.
Thanks, Top. I was going to say the same thing. Insta-death is a known bug in Ace Medical. They've been trying to work it down for the last 2 years since rewrite, but it comes up every now and again, so make sure a bug report goes in. Thanks, Top.
Thank you. All right, gentlemen, the goal of the POSIX here was not to browbeat everybody. This is a hard mission. You guys are busting ass and frankly doing a good job. There's a lot of balls in the air, and you know, it is difficult. So keep your fucking heads up. You guys are doing some badass work out here. That being said, we've got a resupply, but we're kind of closing in on the 3-hour mark here. So if you're interested in continuing, finishing out this mission, we've got this bunker line to clear and a motor pole on the other side. I'm getting the nod from the XO, but I want to see here. Go ahead and stand up.
If you want to go and clear whatever the fuck is in there, stand up.
Let's finish the fucking job, right, boys?
All
right. Aries, we got a resupply over here.
It's just to our northwest.
All right, let's get a couple of boxes here if we can. Get everybody resupplied and get this kicked off as quickly as possible. Havoc 3,
3-4, this is Mike. I'm gonna attack this jab too, since we're respawning.
All Station 70, be advised we're resupplying time now.
Taking all the 40 mics.
Bravo,
Sure.
Let's go and get resupplied
So
over here. Hurry up.
Three things off the 40 mics.
Was up there. We were pinned down for like
Did you hear
a
that?
good 20 minutes by a sniper, and we could not locate the
Dagger, this is Thunder. I copy all. I'm resuming.
There's one at CR2 south of the
Maybe I'll
secondary
stand
LZ.
over here.
He was called
I figure since we're
up an hour
resupplying.
and a half ago, was cleared, but there could have been another one as far as I'm aware.
Gotcha.
Burns took that one out.
Sorry.
Copy.
Yeah, no, we were pinned down. And
7, this is Dagger on point, whatever.
So,
Confirm once we are resumed, and additionally, would you like Thunder to come in and drop anything on that motor pool before we push it over?
Negative, but you can get them up in the air again, get them flying. One blacksmith on that motor pole, if nothing else, but to have a fucking grow.
Warlord's gonna go ahead and get back into position before we resume.
Copy that.
Take them back.
Yeah, roger. Thunder Dagger 70.
3-7-3-1.
In traffic. Thunder,
Hey, don't have everybody hop out far away. Put 200 meters into the town, spread them out in parallel north to south, so we can assault in that position. I don't want people 600-700 meters out there.
Except for my
resuming our previous position, so
I still have
pretty much right where you want is over.
Good copy.
Good shit, take it back.
Dagger, can you hear me?
Yep.
So the
All stations
entrance
confirm
is
when
on
set.
the eastern side. I'm gonna.
I've been looking at it all the
3 copies.
Alright, we're gonna hang out at the checkpoint.
Thunder's confirmed that's 646. Sorry, I should have plugged that.
Okay, if you check though, I just remarked it, and the way the arrow is facing is the way that the entrance is coming out of the rock.
7, this is Dagger on point, whatever.
If he wants to look at the drone footage, he can see it right now.
That entrance, it's 0722. We have that live on the drone cam if you want to have a look through your tablet. The arrow indicates the direction the tunnel exits the rock face. Over.
Copy, I'm on zone.
There's no law.
Dagger, this Lancer on 70.
Pick up an AT4.
Lancer, go ahead.
I think we're still gonna hit the small entrance, then we'll flow from there around to the north side.
Yeah, correct. We're just resupplying the ground element.
Small entrance straight to the east.
Copy, Lancer is
We'll put 3-1 back in there and then have the rest of the platoon flow around to the northern entrance, make sure that it all clears through. It's a trap.
Alright, I'm gonna bring the drone back and set it down.
Alpha 3, ETA, 1 mic. Over.
Copy.
All Station 70, we advise, we're preparing to step off approximately 1 mic.
There is this 6 on 3-1. Let us know when we're ready to resume.
For the copies.
This is Arizona 3-1. We're ready to go live as soon as you guys are sent over.
6 copies out.
There are 3 mounted
3 is
50s
7-3-1.
at the entrance to that tunnel.
In traffic.
I want 3-1 to continue clearing where they were, direct east in that entrance. The rest of the platoon, I want to rotate around to 0722 on the BFT. It's going to be grid rev 036095, so we can ensure that we're clearing the entirety of this compound over.
Seven, this is Dagger on point, whatever.
Send it.
Uniforms are reporting 3 times static MGs at that entrance.
Say again, last Dagger.
3 times static MGs at that entrance, over.
Lovely. 3 is 7. It's going to be BFT mark 0722 northeast of Sierra 1, grid rev 036095.
Alpha 3 copies.
That is the secondary entrance to this compound, over.
Alpha 3 copies, Alpha 3 is set, over.
Out. All stations, we are live. Area is clear to
All
go.
Station 70, we are live. Resuming exercise, 70.
Dagger, Swirler at 7-0.
Raise copies over.
All stations 7-0, be advised, Grand Element does intend to push past the time limit. If you're unable to remain on station, just advise at the time.
4, confirm your own count. Actually, you should be full, fuck it.
Dagger, spoiler, 7-0.
Dagger, this is 7.
Forward, good.
Copy last, spoiler, it's good for at least
Good 4 fire mission out on that northern entrance and on the
next part.
any active
With
vehicles in the motor pool.
Previous gun and rocket run, we have cleared most of that motor pool out.
Copy that. There is nothing active in that motor pool, just the parked Vix. Have it full set up and stand by for my mission.
Fort is set up.
Hold off on the motor pool, just take care of that entrance if it's static.
Have it for fire for effect, grid 036095, keypads 369, requesting 3 times HE each keypad. We've got static MGs in the entrance to that compound, fire when radio.
Copy
03601 fucking head.
36 and 9, 3 HE.
Fire mission
I'm
out
already
on
short on
northern
brain
entrance
cells. I
of
don't
the
need more gone.
compound, 3 times static MGs, stand by for the
Good read back.
Copy. Well, this is Dagger 7-0.
Send it, Dagger.
Well, the advice Heaven Floor is going to put a fire mission out on the entrance to this fucking position here at that 0723 on those static MGs.
Fuck.
Uniform's down on my position.
You have an entrance on the front, Dagger?
Where did from
6,
where?
get to him. It's in traffic.
Negative.
He was a fucking meat shield and I still got shot.
Good copy. Beware, I'm not sure
Uniform is
the
calling
rounds
this
will get
unmanned
over there.
vehicles. There are 3 times static MGs that a 4 fire mission is going out on times now.
We'll find out together. Copies out.
Roger, we're moving position to get PDA on us.
No goddamn reason.
Oh yeah, no, he's back up.
Yeah, I was using Hardman as a meat shield and I still managed to get fucking shot.
Oh yeah, no rules.
I have no idea. I cannot see anything. I need a fucking morphine.
Full on fuel, munitions, same as one RGB.
7, this is uniform, correction, 7, this is Dagger on front.
Dagger, spoiler.
We got all assets back on station. Do you want to put a Lancer, guns and rockets run across the front side of these bunkers so everyone keeps dumping 556 into?
Negative, we've got danger close. Happy 3-1 is
Okay,
sitting right on top of them. Have ISR scan the
PDA for
east
that,
side
hit in the
around the bounds of marked SPF2.
enemy zone to
Make sure that nothing's sneaking over the other side of this
northern side.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of shit up there.
I'm bringing Hudson up.
You're clear to swack it if you need to.
Where's that?
Copy that, Willard. Thunder, this is Dagger.
Alright, let's move up.
Yeah, actually give
To
a
the gas
BDA. I
station.
didn't hear
Prepare to
it.
close the gap.
Did he actually give a
3-7.
BDA?
It's in traffic.
Company will be joining 3-1 at the
I heard him say
western entrance.
BDA and then nothing
From the
else.
east. Sorry, the western entrance approaching from the west.
Yeah, they got
Copy,
some
be
rounds
advised,
in there.
3-3 is approaching the back entrance. Is the Hammer 4 fire mission over?
4, confirm rounds complete.
Affirm, rounds complete, just waiting for next one.
Affirm, rounds complete.
Understood.
4, I've got no further fire missions for you at this stage unless I'm unaware of a task that's been given over.
Negative 4, you're clear to pack it up.
I've only got a partial BPA for it. It sounds like it's maybe 30 over 100. That's still better than we expected given the terrain down here.
Yeah, I think it's the edges we should be concerned about.
Dagger, spoiler, 7-0.
Hang on, I'm gonna wait and catch my breath.
Go ahead, Sensei.
You probably already noticed, but I like to mention that rock has
Hammer 7, this is Hammer
bunkers
3.
the entire width of it going right to the entrance.
3-3
So I would
identified
keep that
minefield
smoke out.
between 7 and objective. Yeah, copy that. 096.
Mike's up to 1.
There's a 50 watching the fucking corridor, leading into this thing. Mines,
Ready?
mines.
3 second last.
I got mine to say.
Minefield
Verify that Blue Force Marker 0730, grid rev 034096, over.
I'm at the edge of a minefield right now.
3 out.
It's gonna be too dense.
No idea where the fuck everybody else went.
They're all on the other side of the smoke.
There is a 50 locking down the corridor leading into this thing, and they cannot get a shot on it.
Trying to figure out how the fuck you got through this minefield.
Just ran in where everyone else ran in. Are we sure for sure it's a minefield?
100%.
Divine intervention.
Look for green arrows. Green arrows.
Vic out here to the east.
4, when you follow us in, follow these arrows.
Kept up at me.
For copies, following arrows.
I need.
Smokes out, smokes out.
Dagger, this is Lancer on 7-0.
Yeah, we got Let's go.
Be advised, at Warlord's Council, I'm going to go ahead and move to the north to stage for better gun runs, just below where Warlord is.
Roger, Tango Mike. I was trying to get you here on a gun run before, but it was shut down, pun intended.
This entrance seems like a bad idea.
Copy. No worries, I got plenty of work today.
Yeah, I'm good to move for now.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, just not the good time.
Almost through. Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Thunder, go ahead.
Be advised, I'm back
Just
on
heard a
comms.
vehicle go active on the inside of this thing.
3 is 7 on 3-1.
Send traffic.
We've got Vix active inside the compound, over.
Copy. Be advised.
Fucking
one
BMP.
front
Is that
entrance
autocannon
is
inside the
untenable.
compound
Going
right
around
here?
back with 3-3 now, over.
Darius Warlord, what autocannon?
Yes,
That's
yes,
what I
it
was
is.
afraid
It's
of.
inside of the mountain.
Tell
Yeah,
3-1
we
to
got
get whoever has their mine
80
detector
Alpha
on
live
point.
inside this compound here on
Copy.
outside.
Possible mines inside the compound.
Why wouldn't there be?
Hey, watch out! That castle to our east-southeast has got enemies inside of it. The one that's right
Dagger,
over there.
7, this is 7-0.
Dagger on point, whatever.
So,
Forward, stand by, let's go.
We've got confirmed hostiles at SPF 2. Thunder trying to go bomb run.
confirm.
Havoc 7, this is
Thunder,
Havoc
this
3.
is Dagger 7-0, push IPCO,
Eastern
stand by.
entrance has a
For
BMP
9-9.
inside one of the caves. It's gonna be a fucking hard breach, over.
Can you pull over here
Copy.
to the northeast?
Dagger,
Be
this is
advised,
Thunder.
do
I'm
not
pushing
cross
the
Easting 0 Tree
Sig
7.
in November.
Do not cross
Confirming?
Easting 0 Tree 7. Danger close gun
Either
run on
November or
SPF 2.
Sierra, I frankly don't care.
All stations, this is 3-7. Do not cross Easting 0 Tree 7 gun run coming in on
we're clear to
It's
the
a narrow
north side.
corridor with a 50 cal watching it, or I guess a not narrow corridor with a BMP watching it.
Yeah. Don't
3
leave
is 7.
here. Here is good. Here is safe.
Dagger, Thunder
You're
copies
gonna be able to
all.
deal with that
I
northern
am
entrance or
pushing
no?
IP November time now. Go ahead.
Go ahead and just stand by here.
Roger, it's going to be a Type 1 control. We are inside danger close. Requesting a string of, correction, it's going to be Type 1 control at November 1806 kilometers, 275 meters. We have a set of enemy
We got 2 from
fortifications
4 down. I
on
can't do fuck all about it.
SPF2, grid 0388094, marking blue force, number of markers in that location.
Holding.
We are 200 meters to the northwest, requesting a string of Mark 82s across that target. Over.
Copy. Type 1 control. November 1806 kilometers. 275 meters. SBF number 2038094. Requesting a string of Mark 82s, and you are 200 meters to the northwest.
Good read back.
7 is blacksmith. Are you good over?
Call on tally, call on final. We'll have
So
green.
far,
Daggers
coming
to
up
check
along.
closest from the element.
See if you guys can come grab him.
We're with 6.
Copy.
Do you want us to try to push around to that northern entrance, or do you want to try to risk the 50 up the tunnel in the western entrance?
I got
one down inside this tunnel. I'm trying to get him.
Dagger,
Push over the north side.
Thunder,
You're fine.
getting in lined up. We're deconflicting with aviation assets. I got Tally on target. One time's Castle.
Unknown on the BMP.
Roger.
7, we're moving with 6 over.
Do you also want a airburst as well?
Alright, I've recovered the down from 4. It's Dash. As soon as we get him up, we'll be linking up with you.
Copy. I'll start it off with that and follow it up with the Mark 82s. I'm in from the
all stations. Eastern
northwest.
entrance is
Final
Friday
bearing
green smoke or friendly elements time out.
is going to be 175.
Green smoke.
Correction 160.
Roger. Cleared hot. Have a 3 hot and green.
Alright, when to get into cover.
Green's out.
The mountain over there is about to
There's
disappear.
7 yellow smoke east side of the entrances. Command.
Bearing 125. That hill to our southeast.
Not Tail Thunder, he might aim for you by accident. I'd recommend looking at the castle at SBF2 if you like things that explode.
Eyes on green smoke on the eastern side of the rocks.
Just the 2 bad ideas.
One away, followed up by
top green.
Roger, 1 away, followed by 3. 4 in the air.
See, that's what I would prefer.
He's further east.
I'm around on the ocean side.
Alright. The northern entrance, the eastern one is fucked.
Well, like I said, that one has a 50 on it, and this one has an autocannon on it.
Dagger, this is Thunder, all splash. Target eliminated.
They're all dead. They're fucking gone. There's nothing left in there.
We can't get in.
Yeah, I don't see we don't have anything that can penetrate something this big with air, do we?
3-3-1, do you need more?
If we get permission to breach SOP and change pylons, we can try a penetrator. It's literally called a penetrator, I swear.
Always have us with the satchel.
Daggers, Warlord 7-0.
We'll get.
Try a satchel
on
on
one of the
reminder, there's
fucking
that
bunkers and
MBT
see
and
if
the
you can
two
destroy it.
113s in that compound
To
to
the
your
point where
guys'
we can climb in.
Bravo.
Yeah, I don't know who deleted those markers. Roger.
Blacksmith copy.
Be advised.
Come back to me.
The entrance to this compound at 0722, there's a PTR 80 Alpha locking it down. We're sending Blacksmith in under smoke cover with satchel charges.
Roger.
Confirm Mitchell's on duty.
Alternatively, Dagger, if you wanted to, we could probably do some low-flying crazy shit, but that's last option.
Copy, I'll offer it.
Do we know what just exploded over to the east? Like 2 minutes ago? Because there was a bunch of explosions.
I need you to get your.
Yeah, it was air on SBF2.
Just to your right.
7, this is Dagger on point over.
There's also an SPG.
Be prepared to pull north.
Wallet has offered you, quote, low-flying crazy shit if you want to try and get them through this entrance, but they've advised it's probably a last resort.
I mean...
Are they gonna shoot their cannons up the fucking hole?
We've got a couple
try
of
rockets or what? Let's try the... we got what left?
See if we can get Blacksmith in here.
Yeah, see if the breach on the fucking bunker works, and if not, we'll clear everyone off this fucking entrance. Or we can.
Let's push to the.
Waller, this is Dagger.
Breach this,
Send it,
satchel on this opening to see if the opening collapses.
I've got a red force marker 0736.
Try the bunker first.
Just south of Battle Point Red 2.
That is a unknown Humvee. We're just
Bandaging your
keeping
left
an eye
leg.
on it.
3 is
Okay,
7.
for that, if you can stay Battle Point Red 2 for low flying traffic and down the center.
Blacksmith is trying to get an entrance over here on the north side. Lacking that, we're somewhere alerted.
South sides and just mooning it.
Copy, 3-4 is on position. They'll try to get this BMP over.
Copy.
Take away.
7, this is Dagger on point 1.
Am I released?
As soon as he figures out he has
So driver.
Bullet is staying out east for possible low-flying crazy shit. However, they have had some kind of Humvee just pop up beneath them. They're keeping an eye on it.
Copy.
Alright, so is there a way up there in fucking rocks?
Sand over.
What's the current plan down the fucking thing of the thing here?
Blacksmith, how we looking?
Blacksmith is at the most vulnerable, and we're placing charges.
Copy.
Can you...
Jagger, it's Warlord 7-0.
3, this is 7.
We'll get in traffic.
I do see friendly forces
Blacksmith is
pushing
trying to make us
south,
a hole in here.
past
If
that
they are
entrance.
unsuccessful,
Warn
everybody needs
them
to
that
bug
there
out of
is
this
additional
area,
bunkers in the
probably
wall
100
side
meters
there
off
with
this
people
entrance.
in
We're
them
gonna have
as main
Warlord come in and do
services.
some low-flying crazy shit.
Damn, that went really fucking far.
Copy, requesting we give 3-4 a chance as well.
Yep, if they can make it happen, make it happen.
Tango Mike.
Give 3-4 a chance at what?
At killing
Fuck,
the
we're being
BMP
shot
from
at by.
outside, over.
What have they been doing?
They've been back at the hilltop at S2, they just caught up now, over. Correction, S3.
No, you're not.
Don't go in front of that thing.
Havoc 3, this is Dagger on 3, whatever.
It's in traffic.
Havoc 3, be advised from Buller, they advise that the external facing bunkers continue around this hilltop to the southern side as well, over.
God damn it. Cut this shit.
Inside.
Havoc 3 copies.
Dagger out.
We can't get it with a javelin. We got nothing.
This is Blacksmith, one mic out on demolitions.
Copy.
Havoc 7, this is Havoc 3.
Send.
Another fucking minefield east of S1 at 0741, over.
Copy.
3 out.
Blacksmith, what's the word?
30 seconds.
Havoc 7, this is Havoc 3.
Send.
Dagger, is that your
Does it
UAV
look like
here?
3-4 can do their work here? Waiting on Blacksmith, over.
Confirm.
Copy. Go ahead and pull everybody off
I
this
have
entrance.
the UAV up
Dagger, do
above.
the
I can
thing.
see down through a crack into that main compound.
Dagger copies.
Waller, Dagger,
All stations, clear the
Send
entrance
it,
on the
Dagger.
north side. Clear the entrance, clear the entrance.
Waller,
Forward
be
inbound.
advised, all friendly forces are pulling
Havoc
back towards the motor pool
Hit the free trail.
in
This is
position
Blacksmith on the north side, we're on the north side.
around Battle Point Red 3,
That's not
trying
where
to
the
get a
Apache
shot
should
down
be.
the
You still
entrance
need to
No,
try to
you're
get
good
off
on
that
that.
breach.
compound for the either BMP or BTR Alpha that's just inside the gate.
Warlord copies. Pretty shit
Blacksmith,
awesome.
you're good. If you can make a hole, we're gonna use
Roger, we'll be turning in time now. Let me know when you're actually clear.
Control debt. Fire
I
on the
still
hole, fire
see
on the hole,
friends.
fire on the hole.
Hey fam, we're just we're trying some other crazy shit first. Stand by.
Dagger, this is Thunder. I'm also checking set up. Trying to get a, see if I can get a Maverick down its throat. No breach, no breach, no breach.
Are you coming all the way down?
Copy.
Copy. At this point, you can both try.
Alright, let's go back to them.
Anyone here know how to fucking drive a gun at T-55?
Only on Tuesdays.
What are they gonna do? Are they gonna try to shoot Hellfires up that tunnel? What kind of... This is 6 on 3-1. What? How is that BMP entrenched?
Pull them back.
Yeah, coming.
2-3 copies. We're pulling them back.
Stand by.
Mike, this is Blacksmith on point 1. I'm gonna need your attention.
Mike, RTB, we'll have to link up with one of the platoon mics.
Copy that.
Send it over.
I got a mic near me.
A negative is just
Roger.
right behind the husk of it. Near my BT.
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3.
The southwest corner. It's got
Blacksmith, I got a mic over here for you.
Well, of course he needs me, because I'm the best.
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3.
Not on me,
We're
bro.
gonna go for
Sergeant
Mike
Yeager.
right here.
Mike over here. Mike over here.
Mike right here.
Are we not able to climb in through like the little windows on the
BMP's hiding
bunkers?
behind the BTR wreck in that entrance. It's got no other cover than the BTR.
Yeah.
Let's see some low-flying crazy bullshit.
Everybody relax.
Well, what's your status?
Does anyone know what direction that fucking
Spoiler, we're
marksman is
standing by.
shooting us from? I think it's the east. Tell your guys to get cover from the east.
My bad. Hey, firm, we're all clear. I'll have green smoke out. I'm not going to give you a 5-line for this because I have no idea what the fuck you're going to try. Just try everything. Dump it all down the throat of this thing for like it.
I swear.
All stations 3-1, green
if
smoke
all
on friendly.
you took to take that BMP was a boost and you didn't give it to me, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Green smoke.
I've got none left.
Fucking green.
Pop green, pop green,
Yeah.
pop green.
Actually,
Don't have any
green.
Top green.
I got green. I'm pretty sure
Thunder, this is Dagger on 70. You're clear for immediate follow-up behind Willard as well. Again, I don't care what you put down this.
731.
Same traffic.
Is that a permanent detach?
I need your DMR
Go
team scanning
ham
out with
my
thermals
unofficial cast briefing.
for undesignated marksmen somewhere on the
Dagger,
east, possible RQ1 or SBF3.
We'll look at
3-1 has been hunting that motherfucker with javelin. Fucking globals. They've set
we've put green smoke out on all friendly positions.
Roger, I meant into
Must be
the
Iron Man.
itself.
Oh.
We don't
Do
need
you want...
to see through.
Yeah, look for that.
Understood.
Yeah, do you want red smoke down the entrance?
Oh yeah, or in front of it, basically.
I can get that done for him, Dagger.
Standing on him.
In would be fine too.
Yeah, do it, uniform.
We'll start in the
Roger,
drop
uniform's
I'll
working
let you know.
Must be up there.
It's just, we don't have a playbook for this. Standby.
3 is a 7.
Lord, be advised, red smoke at the entrance.
Send the drone out to try to identify it.
We're beginning
That our red
operation.
smoke?
Understood.
It's out red.
Did you do that intentionally? Because I feel like it's gonna block his.
He doesn't need to see.
Okay.
That's what he
That's
said.
concerning.
He said, I don't need to see.
You turned off your targeting computer,
So
Luke.
is he just gonna shoot a bunch of fucking rockets in the hole?
Probably.
This is some fucking Death Star shit.
If that's what he's gonna do, we need
Warlord's just to our east.
Uniform, your
southeast
job
here.
right now is to find that marksman. He's somewhere to the south, southeast, or east. How copy?
I copy. I'm looking at this time.
This is Willard. Guard some guns.
He's gotta go lower and deeper.
Warlord from 6, go
Further
lower.
in there.
And get the depots further in.
Good copy.
Thunder, you're clear for re-attack while
There's
he
7 on point 1. It looks like that was just the tip. Again, just the tip.
Yeah, roger that. Thunder's coming in for re-attack while Willard repositions.
3 is a 7, hold pause. Warlord inbound.
Don't about the second one. That's good.
Copy.
Tell me Sergeant Price is here. Tell me he's here.
I'm here.
If we are unable to penetrate this objective, we
Dagger,
need
this
to
is Warlord
fucking hold
3-3.
mission.
Hey, firm.
Okay.
That was just the tip.
Be advised, we are Winchester rockets. There is an error with the system and firing 12 rounds at once.
Roger that. Then Thunder, this is on you.
Copy, I'm in.
Does
Thunder's
Warlord
getting
have
timed
enough rockets to get more
Daggers, Willard.
further in the hole?
Warlord, send it.
Just be aware the Lancer still has rockets, and he would actually be probably the best one to do this next if that was work.
Roger, Lancer, you're clear for immediate follow-up behind Thunder.
Lancer copies, gotta get in position.
I don't think those rounds penetrated. We're gonna be able to penetrate far enough.
Yeah, standby. We're bringing Lancer in on a final run. Lancer's got a full set on board. And if that doesn't work, we're out of options.
3 is a 7, hold pause. Lancer inbound.
He needs to come in more from.
Copy. Requesting Hammer 4-5 missions on hilltops north of secondary LZ. Most likely marksman positions over.
He needs to come in from like 0,
Copy.
4, 5 ish. Try and do that.
4, standby for fire mission.
Daggers, Warlord, beware. Warlord is lasing for Lancer's run. Thunder's run is lead this time, unless Lancer runs.
4 is a 7.
Negative, continue Lancer.
Let me know when you're ready for fire mission.
Lancer copies, continuing.
Alright, wait one. 3 is a 7, send fire
Lancer,
mission.
this is Thunder. I'm gonna come in one more time. I had to.
Copy. Reppin' Crit Rev
Flatten those trees.
036-085.
And then
Let's
it'll
go
be
Lancer.
yours.
Let's go Lancer first, then Thunder, unless Thunder, you're in position right now.
I'm in position right now. Lancer's still off to the
Let
north.
Thunder go.
Eyes on.
Requesting 3 rounds each. Over.
Copy, 7-0.
This is Victor about to come out of this tunnel. Be ready for a
I got 2
southern
missions
open.
for you.
This is 4, send it.
I'll get you a range.
The first, requesting fire for effect 3
Thunder, you're
times
still clear.
HE, left to right, red rep 036085, keypad 6, reference marker 0749, again 0749.
Copy 036085, keypad 63.
Let's go.
My set, or correction, I am set at my clear for ingress.
Clear to ingress.
Answer copies, ingress time now.
Lancer, we are taking some marks and fire, so he's going to have to keep off a little bit of
not
speed.
watching the hallway anymore?
Copy. Going low.
Dagger, what's the word? Are we done on this?
Lance is coming in now. Yeah, the lead's trying to be our last one. If we can't do that, then we got nothing.
Copy. I need to know what I can
around
see
in there. We can send 3-4 back up there to see if it's in a spot that it can be hit now.
3-7 on 3-1.
If that thing comes out, you
Back on next in traffic.
Send 3-4 and have a look at Lou.
4 splash. Roger.
7 out. 4, you ready for the second fire mission?
Dagger recommending you drop another red smoke into the throat, so...
Grid rep 038085, reference 049, 0749.
Lancer about
Uniform,
2
you got
clicks
that?
out.
Dagger, this is Roller. I see friendlies pushing in front.
I twos. Moving. We can go back to that small one.
Yeah, no fun.
You say you want red smoke on it?
Lancer copied, wave
Negative.
off,
HE.
gonna do a quick circle and set again.
3 rounds
We've had
HE
to
left
wave
to right.
Lancer off because 3-4's run directly in front of their fucking ingress.
Copy.
Did you tell them to do that before Lancer's rocket run?
I misunderstood it. The last round was the last one.
Yeah, I sent him a name.
7 support guys, 0749 heavy round.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 7.
3 times HE left to right.
Okay.
This is your grade.
Be advised, I see some sort of smoke
It'll be
billowing out from the
038085,
front entrance.
between keypads 563.
We've sent,
That is?
we've sent 3-4 in to investigate.
3-7 on
Alpha
3-1.
7, this is Alpha. Be advised, BMP in that tunnel is dead in traffic.
Copy. You continue mission. Send a man. Clear this tunnel out. Having 4 fire mission
All
outbound.
station 7-0, be advised, we've confirmed the vehicle in this tunnel is destroyed. We're pushing in on foot. All stations are going to be complete casts on tasking of the crazy ships.
What are the copies?
Uniform on move.
Ladder's clear.
Lancer copies, we're gonna be heading out.
4
splash.
Looking at the ladder. Your call. You want us to push up?
There we go.
All station 7-0, be advised, having 4 fire mission going
Right,
out on
clear.
possible marksman out to the south, far south.
I have 4 fire mission going out to the south. Over.
Alright, Hudson, stay here till
Copy.
they start breaching in, and we'll just follow up and help as needed.
Seven out.
East, I think.
Uniform, I'm down here with
Coming
everyone
up
else.
on your rear, Brown.
Well, that's another
Okay.
quarter.
I searched for
Probably
that
there,
marksman
Foster.
for quite an extensive time and never found them. They are wearing ghillie suits, so they're camouflaged to thermals.
Copy.
Up on the right side.
Blacksmith, get in there.
Where the fuck is this marksman?
All stations 7-0, requesting ISR try and find some marksman out to the south,
If you haven't already.
out to southeast somewhere.
Let the infantry get in.
4, do the thing. I'm gonna link up with Dagger and Uniform.
Somewhere looking.
For copy, those we just took shots from the east.
Uniforms looked limited
Copy.
success.
Three to 7.
One in and left.
Three to 7. 3-1. Alright, you're keen, but I can't hear you, so I assume you can hear me. Any squads that have not been sent in, establish a blocking position out to the east. We're taking inbound rounds on that.
Copy, we can't do anything until we find this fucker somewhere.
Copy. Anybody who has not taken part in this breach, establish a blocking position out to the east. Rounds inbound, unknown direction, unknown count.
I'm gonna jump into this bunker.
Roger, Uniform, this is Dagger. I'm going back to the entrance of this tunnel. This is too big.
Copy. have
Shit,
friendlies
after
on
your
the
battle buddy
other.
said he was leaving?
Well, I was in here before he said that. We have friendlies on the other side of the white building.
If air is still up, have him conduct ISR. Try to find whatever the fuck we're getting shot at from the east and south over.
Already tossed him.
Second mic.
Good. Yeah. You called that you were leaving after I was like already on the other side of that sandbag wall.
Sorry.
Alright, Team 1, I want you watching east.
You can see the crack I was looking through up above us.
Oh, yeah.
This is great.
Friendly Greg in our
Why
ass.
aren't we balls deep right now?
3 to 7, hold frags inside the compound. Say again, hold frags.
Copy.
Why are we telling them to hold frags? This is a very fraggable compound.
If it's not a tuna can in there, throw them. If it is, which I suspect, we need to hold.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit to throw frags at it.
Copy. 3 to 7.
Dropping.
I need another 2 minutes even here with me. Come in and immediately left.
He's
Lex
down.
is down.
What the fuck?
Burn Jigger with me.
Two friendlies down on me. One of them's back up.
Hey, he's up here.
Uniform, can you move to me for security?
Yeah, I'm above you. I'm pulling security.
Where is Roger, uniform.
Blacksmith, where's he at?
Good to go. Blacksmith's trying to get to 6. I'm in the white, fucking medical building.
Step over, don't try to jump me.
Friendly.
Alright, Ryan, we're getting you, bud. We're getting there.
Holy fucking shit.
Pushing morphine on Ryan, I'm gonna just do it.
6, you okay?
Burns, take a look underneath.
I'm up on the 2nd floor. There's no cover up here. There's a bunch more shit out to the southwest.
All station 70, stand by for zero.
Let's keep pushing.
Thunder standing by.
All stations be advised, we're taking some pretty heavy casualties in here. It's heavily internally fortified, as you can imagine. We are getting through it.
Thunder copies. We're watching on your head cam now.
Havoc 333 blaze on the southwestern side.
Yeah, roger that. Be advised, just at this stage, continue ISR surrounding this compound. Call out anything that you can spot that's trying to screw us in here.
Pushing up, watch these fucking nasty angles.
Warlords all over that dagger.
Top shit, thanks guys.
Dagger, this is Lancer on 7.
Lancer, go ahead.
Be advised, I'm going to transition to the south just in case I need to bring in some reinforcements.
Yeah, roger, Tango 8.
Dagger, be advised, uniform's up above you.
Are there friendlies coming out of there? Sick. There's definitely someone in there.
Yeah.
Throw a frag in there.
Flash out, flash out.
Flash it, alright.
Dagger swiller.
Waller, Jed.
Alright, that short.
Did you guys put debt on anything outside?
Possibly.
I just want to make sure, because that BTR-60 way back at the beginning of the mission is still there. I want to know if that was one of the targets or not.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, and I see the X on it now. Alright, disregard.
Roger that, Lord.
Uniform, you good?
Yeah, I'm perched up here on this rock above you.
Yeah, I'm coming up.
Alpha, where you are?
3 is 7, up the stairs is clear.
Bunker spot right now.
I went upstairs. 6, 7.
Friendly. Hudson, where you at?
Okay, I fucking hate this place.
Hudson and I both got
Give up.
hit. I didn't see where you went.
Everything's just fucking hitting something somewhere.
There's a bunch more shit in here.
Fucking hell, dude.
6 good news only, please.
This is a battalion objective.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking crazy up in this bitch. I'll tell you what, whoever has a design idea for this is a smart one.
I think it's actually like this.
I'm gonna push down this way.
Shit. Okay. Loading.
With your uniform.
Yeah. What the fuck? Why is my gun? Hello? Oh, there we go.
What the fuck is that?
6, you good?
Yeah, but the guys in that fucking bunker weren't. The whole fucking clown car's worth of them.
Roger.
Oh, this one's clear.
Can I just advise that I hate all of this?
Go ahead, Wayne, I'm with you.
No, it's right.
I feel like someone whose name suspiciously rhymes with Bard Man
One coming in.
is responsible for all of this.
No?
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna push into that southern bunker.
I love that you think I'm this smart.
Alright. Is that
3 is
everything?
7.
Yeah, you probably
Fucking hope so.
3
7
is 7 on 31.
Send traffic.
Status on this compound.
We need to catch my breath.
This blacksmith, everything looks marked green.
I have another bunker right here.
It's got green on it.
Southwest and southwest are clear. Northeast is clear. I think we're waiting on a couple of last buildings over.
3 is calling up a couple of buildings on the north side remaining to be cleared. Daggerson's traffic.
Just call index.
Got one more bunker here.
Yeah, can I militime aviation?
Okay, from
It's Bravo. We continue
All
moving
station
south.
70 militime.
all stations, index.
Dagger,
Station
this is
4,
Thunder.
rally
Copy,
up
north
to
side.
Moving back to center time now.
Oh yeah.
All station 70, be advised, we are index.
If anyone needs to leave, tell them they are clear to leave now.
Aries
If
will
not 24
bring
minutes
you up
ago.
once you land. Be advised, we are obviously past 3 hours. If you need to go, you need to go.
Alpha Bravo, index. You're rallying in the middle of this fucking...
That penetrator
copies. Are we
might have
touching down in the
penetrated
field,
into
or
here,
are
but
we
it probably
RTB?
wouldn't hit the fucking
Pick up.
You can touch down in the field. Aries will bring you in unless you want to run into this shit yourself. But I would recommend having a look in here just for shits and giggles.
Looks like we're all rallying around you right now, Brown.
Off comms.
Microphone muted.
Oh my, what a nice antenna you have.
Dagger's 7.
7.
Stick me, I can't see it.
Obviously, if they need to get out of here, they can. They do not have to stay for the debrief.
That'd be tough.
Microphone
Take
muted.
them away.
They're both gonna
there we
touch
go.
down at the motor pool, and we'll get Aries to
Bravo
TP
off comms with Mike.
so they can see this bullshit.
Bravo off comms with Mike.
Copy.
Blacksmith present.
3-1's present.
3's all here, over.
3-4 entering the bunker now.
Copy.
Aries, this is Dagger on 3 on over.
Go for Aries up.
Aries is requesting assistance to get our pilots in here directly to where we are once they've touched down over.
Yeah, we'll go.
Dagger.
Don't test them, I bet they fucking could.
You know, I'm actually certain that that little bird would fit through the entrance.
Trust me, we don't need that sound ricochet in here. That echo, I guess.
Yeah, the sound ricochet.
It'd be really cool if the helicopter flew.
I know where that's going, Birds. My vision's getting a little blurry.
Yeah, it's getting a little weak.
I mean, unless one of them snaps props.
All stations considered advice. You should get some assistance
Microphone
from Ares
muted.
to make your way to us once you're ready, beds.
Is all present.
Thanks, Mike.
Alex, we all present.
Copy.
There, this is Willard and Lancer. We're ready for transport.
Roger, if it doesn't happen in the next, 12 seconds, let me know.
I've got Thunder here just waiting on Rotary.
Copy.
They've just got out of their bird, so I'm waiting for Ares to bring him in.
Dagger, this is 3-2. I don't think I went to the right place.
Roger, where did you go?
Inside a rock.
Roger, stand by.
They're working on it. I'm still inside the
Dagger,
rock. It's
this
okay.
is
I'll hang out. You guys
Arizona.
just do your thing.
Yeah, I'm tracking Ares, go ahead.
For some reason, I'm not able to get him inside the rock, so I have to put him by the entrance.
Yeah, Roger.
Ares is going to put you at the entrance. You're going to have to run in.
They can rappel down from the ceiling. Like real men.
I was walking all night long.
No, you're
Someone
not.
just tripped? The fuck was that?
I think everybody's tripping at this point. Yep. In case it
It's
wasn't
the
made clear
fucking
to you
monster. Be
guys,
advised, I'm
you
in the
have to
ceiling.
fucking stay. We're way past the fucking time.
Maybe we should just left and let them start it.
wanna
We
be
just
here, you can go.
tag in that way. Whatever.
I think we got some pretty hua fucking motherfuckers here, sir.
Pretty fucking hua.
Alright, I've got 3-1.
Dagger, we got
We're running.
3 out of 4.
Microphone muted.
Everyone laugh at the last pilot who hasn't done their PT. I actually don't know where he is, to be honest. He was temporarily stuck in a rock, so he's probably on his way.
There he is.
Just waiting on the last. Oh, never mind, he's here.
Yeah, I'm just too fat, sorry.
Thank you, Dagger. Alright, gents, fucking Task Force Charlie, good fucking work tonight. Real hard fought. I think that we covered most of what I had to cover during the POSX. But let's hit the high points here, or I guess the low points in this instance. We had 8 KIA. That sucks. It sucks for those who went KIA. It sucks for those responsible for those people. That's not a good feeling, in game or out. I know that's brutal, and no one enjoys it. That being said, I hope we learned from it. Obviously, this mission was pretty rough, but I think that you guys fought hard. You had some good communication, some good movements. From my foxhole, I'll be candid. This is my first task force commanding. I'm pretty happy with it as a whole. Obviously, there's things I need to work on, but I'm sure I'll get that feedback. All told, you guys put in a lot of fucking work tonight. You should be proud of what you did, and I think everybody, having come in here and done this, was happy that they stayed. So for those who were willing to stay after, I appreciate that. I don't have too terrible much, so we're going to go ahead and start sending it down the line unless the Captain or XL wants to comment before we do that.
We'll go last.
Copy that. 3-6. 10 lead. 3-6. 3-7.
Did he leave? 97. Nothing for the task force.
3-6. Anything for the task force?
Apologies for the stepped away there, Switch on.
No, nothing for me, thank you.
Copy. 3-7.
Thank you, First Sergeant, nothing for me.
Havoc 4.
Thank
you, Don, for me.
Thank you, Havoc 4, Dagger.
Thanks, Top. Nothing from the task force except a fucking shout out to whoever put all this fucking bullshit together. That's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Blacksmith.
Thanks, Top. One thing that's a continuing issue we have to get better at is the marking of minefields. Even if it's something hasty, with just a generic enemy icon or something like that. But it's the third or fourth FTX in a row where we had mines and other elements had to rediscover the minefields. Second, best thing to do is whenever a minefield is called up, just kind of calling Blacksmith up doesn't really provide a clear picture. So I think what we need to know at our level is the movement or the assault impeded by the mines, or have the mines been bypassed? Because otherwise we're not going to slow things down and try to breach through something that the infantry element's already gone around. That's all I've got, Top. Thanks.
Thank you, Blacksmith. To double down on that, was anybody aware, or did it get called up that there was a pretty large minefield between the marker's objective fuel and the entrance, the eastern entrance of this compound?
So I guess the first question is, 3-1, did you have a mine detector with you?
IPM, sir.
Did you not detect any mines going across that field marked as objective fuel?
Yes, we did, sir.
Did that ever get called up to company net?
IPM, sir.
It's marked on the map as well, sir.
Okay. Did anyone else in company net hear that minefield called up?
Yes, sir.
So you guys ran back and forth that minefield like 4 times.
Along the marked track, yes, sir.
So you skirted around it?
I marked a track through it, sir.
Sir, if I may.
I don't think we're supposed to do that. Go ahead.
Yeah, sir, I think one of the challenges is when there's when Blacksmith marks it, we intentionally mark the X's close enough so that it actually looked like a line. When we were entering what we realized was a minefield that somebody else encountered already, it just looked like a random spilling of green X's all over the place. So it might have been a distinguishable path to the element that marked it, but it was not enough to simply run through.
So that's on the north side of objective fuel, not where 3-1 was running back and forth across the field. Is that correct? Because the line of green paint that I'm seeing was directly on the part of the field where 3-1, like I said, went back and forth, back and forth. So to be clear, 3-1 pushed through a minefield.
Yes, we did, sir.
Okay, we'll talk
we
about
don't know
that
whether
later.
it was a minefield or aerial dispersed munitions. We didn't actually spot visually a mine.
All right. Move on from that.
Copy, thank you, sir. 74th.
Nothing from the Tigers.
Deco?
Thank you, First Sergeant. Nothing for the task force, and it seems Chief Warnick has a comment.
Affirm, Chief.
Sorry, thank you, First Sergeant. My comment was on about the mines. I have been taught how to mark up a minefield and walk through it as part of a squad training I've attended before, so it is something that is at least being partially taught. I don't know if it's supposed to be, but it is being done.
Copy, thank you, Chief. Did I miss any section leads? Cap?
The only section in this unit that is authorized to breach minefields is blacksmith. No exceptions. You go around it, or you call blacksmith up. That's just, we specifically changed that SOP, what, like 3 or 4 months ago? The only time you're allowed to try to get through a minefield is if you find yourself in the middle of one accidentally. And then you have to get out. So you can't really do anything other than know how to get out of it. That's fine. We do not breach through minefields. That is blacksmith's job. No exceptions. Everyone kneel down. Stand up if, as you came into this compound... Hold on, let me finish talking. As you came into this compound, your FPS drops to unplayable. Yep. Alright. Ares, I told you to delete everything around this compound that was not this compound, and I'm still seeing several hundred objects outside of this compound. From Zeus' perspective.
Where is that, sir?
Literally everywhere outside this compound. That entire artillery thing with the D-30s, all of the shit back around the gas station, the motor pool that's right outside of this compound. It looks like you got most of the motor pool. There's a roadblock right next to where that motor pool is. You guys do need to work on fucking deleting all of your shit. There's all of your dug-in positions also, because we got probably 50 to 100 dug-in positions that we dug as we went along, and that all contributes to trying to, if you guys want cool objectives like this to push into and clear out, you have to be diligent about that stuff. And Ares, you have to understand that once we push something like this, you got to delete everything outside.
Yeah, affirm, sir. We'll pay better attention to that shit in the future.
Oh, great. That's all I got. Everything else, we went... Oh, Javelin. I thought the Javelin could lock onto an individual human.
Only in real life, sir, not in game.
I guess it's because we've gone through like 6 different Javelins. We had a Javelin at one point that could lock onto people. Is that not the case anymore?
We'd have to find the person first.
It is not the case, sir. We cannot lock onto people, sir.
Captain, I've never known us to have a Javelin that actually locked onto people.
I absolutely have. You know how shitty my memory is, and that is one thing that I actually remember. So...
Yes, sir, that was the old Javelin.
At one point. Okay. Alright, well then, don't worry about it. Because I was going to ask why we couldn't lock onto that zoo and have you guys do fucking tests and shit. That's all I got.
Thank you, sir. XO?
Thanks for starting. Just real quick, the 2 things I have that I wanted to bring up are, so don't let a single casualty hamstring your maneuvers on like a fire team level, right? So we had that issue where we had a guy down, we were waiting for him to get back up and catch up, and we were just waiting until he went KA, right? So just keep that in mind. You know, if you got to make a maneuver or do something and you have 1 casualty, well, don't let the 1 casualty stop, you know, everything that's going on. I mean, obviously make sure they get worked on, but you still got to get the job done. And correct me if I'm wrong, Captain, we're not supposed to be using the big trenches, correct? Due to the model issue with them, like we could just shoot.
I mean, you just can't shoot through them properly.
Right.
They're garbage.
Right, so let's try to not use the big trenches as much. Use the one labeled short trench. That's the best trench for setting up infantry fighting positions. Other than that, that's all I got. That's a lot of good stuff. Especially a lot of that the mount and building clearing was pretty shit hot. So good
Did
work.
we ever kill that marksman?
Negative, sir.
There were several of them, sir.
Where the fuck was he? Ares?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
The marksman was on grid 038085 on hill 37. Well, actually, maybe 100 meters north of that on the slope, in and around that area.
I looked up there like 3 times.
Yes, sir. But
Was he in a ghillie suit?
He was in a ghillie suit.
He is a figment of my imagination.
Alright.
That motherfucker's gonna haunt me. That's all I had for Sergeant. Thank you.
Thank you, XO. I saw a lot of comments. I think Lieutenant Hardman had one question, and then we'll have to go by memory.
Ignore me, top. The next one was Eamon Crow.
Take a mic, Crow.
Yeah, thanks, Top. Regarding that big trench, given the fact that we can't shoot through it, can we still use it just to put a big barrier between us and the enemy?
So to be clear, the reason the captain is saying don't use it is that you cannot actually post up on it. If you try to drop your bipod on it or steady yourself on it, you will shoot into the berm.
Correct, but if my objective is just to put shit between me and the enemy, is that still allowed, or is that just explicitly no across the board?
Sir?
You should be using the short trench.
You're still going to get the same amount of protection from the short trench. They're really, if you look behind you, they're right there, and they're about the same size for the most part, like realistically.
Lieutenant Hartman, I thought we tried to take those out. Was that just not possible?
Captain, if we did attempt to take them out, I have precisely zero recollection of that occurrence.
That was Captain Ringrose. All right. You guys
That
are
was the
basically
other
the same
Australian.
person, anyways.
Basically, it's just he has two heads. It's a really specific Australian joke that no one here will get, but anyway. I'll look into it for you, sir.
Roger.
Yeah, that sounds like a dick joke. All right, who was next?
Sergeant Yeager, I believe.
Sergeant Yeager?
Yeah, Roger. Thank you, Top. We can sidebar on it. We have tested the berms to death in many ways. We can just have a sidebar on there are pros and cons, and there are problems with the smaller trench too. But we don't have to hold everybody here for that. Thank you, Top.
Copy, thank you. And there was one more or two more?
Sergeant Cannon.
Sergeant Cannon.
Yeah, thank you for Sergeant. I think Sergeant Yeager was alluding to what I was going to say, so disregard.
Lovely. Anybody else?
Just quickly,
none
so
posted
everyone
in
knows,
chat.
what's the problem with the short trench?
Sir, basically anything bigger than a 7.62 will go through the short trench.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
Great.
So do you mean 7.62 and larger, or anything larger than 7.62?
7.62.
That has not been my experience.
Good copy, sir.
So we'll talk about it afterwards.
Roger that. What Blacksmith put out a while ago on the forums was if you build the big trench at half height, the problems with shooting into the berm and everything are eliminated. But again, recommend a sidebar for that, sir.
I have a 3 request in the Cape using big trench, sir.
Send it up.
Yeah. The answer is no, not until we confirm that. You go ahead and individually test it and let me know. But I'm pretty sure I've taken fucking 20 whatever millimeter AP on the fucking short trench, and it has not penetrated in the past. So let's just reconfirm that, and then we'll make a There's other trenches also, so we'll figure it out. Just quit wasting time on it.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right, Peanut Gallery, anything for the task force?
I thought that was the peanut gallery.
It was just a question and comment list.
That's the peanut gallery for certain.
Well, all right. All right, gentlemen, great job tonight. Appreciate it, and put in a lot of fucking hard work. You are dismissed to your individual debriefs.
See, you can't say
Thanks,
it either.
Aries. We had fun.
Sound muted.
Alright, that's going to be it for the stream. That was a very long mission compared to normal. Everyone have a good night.